Hello.
Good evening, everybody. It's that time of the night. It is 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. It's Saturday the 31st, the last day in January. This year's kind of gone by.
Yeah, the first
pretty
30,
quickly.
Yeah, the first 31 days have gone by pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's almost 2016 already, man.
Almost.
I have to start doing the New Year, New Me already.
Yep.
Well, we've got the top Civilian and MC Brew with us in studio today from the Gateway Drug. This is actually their second time on the show. A lot of our listeners don't know that we had them on the show, episode 17, Party Rock, and one of our failed attempts to do a live show at a bar.
Did it fail that badly?
I wouldn't say it failed.
We had
There were some
issues.
tears. There was some crying. It was a little disappointing, but answers.
It wasn't so much a failure on our part per se. It was more on the venue's part, dealing with the internet connection and stuff like that. The problems we ran into. But I mean, you guys pretty much just showed up and were like, "Hey, you guys want to come up?" And then you came on. I think you guys were repping your the album.
Two Dogs and a Dragon.
Yep. And it was like the Wednesday before you guys' album release. You came up and did was that Lumpkin? You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys were actually our very first performers on our show.
All right. Hey,
Live performers.
That's right. Hey, much
So
love. Hey, it is an honor and a pleasure, gentlemen.
Well, that was before my time, so that was before I joined the Lock and Load
I'm
show
sorry.
family.
I do apologize for that because it was amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
There
was not a dry eye in the house when we were done playing. People looked at us and were like, "Holy crap! What just happened here?"
Yeah, the bar full of like 10 people, and they were all with us.
they
But
were like,
And-
"Wow, this is weird."
Were they extremely intoxicated as well?
that was back in the older days with Nate, Jimmy, and
There was
Shannon.
female,
with us.
right?
Yep.
Correct.
Oh, Shannon was there?
Yeah, she was with us, but remember, Brandon would remember. She never came on like our live shows in person. She just decided to sit at the bar. She could handle being behind a camera and a mic, but in front of a crowd she can't.
Stage fright.
Yeah,
Something
I
like that.
have that too. I'm wearing a diaper and a condom as we speak, just in case.
I get stage fright when I get like piss tests and that.
Well, right?
doesn't?
Well, I mean, look what happened to the Patriots. I mean, their balls deflated. Oh.
I'm a Raider fan, so I'm not really too fond of
Your
the
whole season was
Patriots.
deflated, so it's okay.
you know what?
So are
I'm
the Saints.
so sick and tired of that.
The Deflate Gate.
Deflategate.
Ugh.
So Super Bowl's this weekend. Everybody knows it's Super Sunday tomorrow. It's Super Bowl Eve. One interesting fact that the majority of the alcohol sales in, disregard the what would be the food sales. You think holidays like Thanksgiving and that.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl Sunday is
Straight up.
the second highest revenue for food sales.
Really?
Yep, right behind Thanksgiving.
I believe it.
Yeah,
And then-
it's believable.
And then it's third off the beer charts because you have the 4th of July and Memorial Day.
Oh yeah, and don't people call in a lot
And
too?
New
The next
Year's.
following Monday. That's
Yeah.
like where people call
You know
in
what?
the most.
And I'm a firm believer that Monday should be a holiday. Like, yeah.
Well,
So
and
nothing says
I
America like pigskin and beer.
I believe the same way, but I also have this distinct fear that if we ever actually got into a war where somebody, would invade the continental United States, if it meant canceling or postponing any professional sports event or the Super Bowl, we would kindly give up. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think people are like, this is insane. Listen,
No.
we won't be able to watch the Super Bowl? All right, we give up. Seriously. Troops, let's sign the Treaty of Seahawk.
In my
The
opinion,
Treaty of Belichick.
in my opinion, I think it'd be the exact opposite. If the country got invaded and the continental U.S. got invaded on the Super Bowl, the whole stadium would stand up and be like, "Fuck this! We're kicking your ass so we can watch the game and drink beer."
Well, and the reason we're having a show tonight, we're just here so we don't get fined.
Yeah.
So throw out to Marshawn Lynch.
Nobody
But,
likes fines.
So it's the Patriots, the New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams that I hate. I earlier, or actually right after the AFC game, I'm like, I'm not even going to watch a Super Bowl this year. This is so stupid.
Well-
and then I was leaning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. And every year I pick a team. And I'm like,
Do you always
who
pick
am I
the
gonna
loser?
pick? Who am I going to pick? Yeah, I picked Denver last year because they were playing
Oh.
Seattle.
Aw.
Your dreams were shattered really early.
And so I'm like, I hate Seattle because of I'm a Vikings fan. And
So
when
you hate every other
Wait,
professional
hold-
sports team, basically.
Since
Yeah.
he's a Vikings fan, and we've known all season that Darren's a Vikings fan, and I'm a Green Bay fan, and so I would think that
I was going for Green Bay in the championship game against Seattle. I will go for
Too
Green
bad
Bay.
God was going for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
God just jizzed in like 3 Green Bay Packers' eyes to make him miss catches and not get that fumble.
4 interceptions.
Yeah.
Seriously, like.
Yeah.
And then you saw God just like trip one of the players midfield, so he slid.
Yup. Dude,
Yeah.
I saw it all.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
and then all the horrible calls leading up to the whole, with the Dallas, and the Dallas Cowboys and all them, they were all complaining about
Detroit
calls and the
game.
Detroit game, just all over
Yeah.
the place. It's like, man, you would think after we bring back, we can put it in super slow motion in 7 different angles. You think we could have a definitive angle on this, and
It's like a
the-
definite
the-
maybe still.
I know.
The officiating this offseason is just about as horrible as a couple years ago when they had the replacement refs for half the year.
oh,
Or the college.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
loved that. Oh,
So,
those,
yeah.
those poor bastards. I've been an umpire for Little League Baseball for a while. Tell you what, I wanted to kill myself.
That
They
was
were
actually-
so mean to me. These,
That-
I mean,
the parents?
the coaches,
Oh.
they lost. They're like, it's your fault. My kid's crying and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, he was out.
That's-
Seriously.
that-
What do you want me to do?
He was out midway to second.
I know.
That's hilarious that you said that. Actually, one of my first jobs before I turned 16 and could get a real job was I umpired baseball down there at the good old Kirk Hansen Park in Riverside, and I remember my cousin was playing and my uncle was the coach,
Oh God.
and I had to ump one of their games, and it was a pretty close game, and for kids and whatnot. And I made the right call, and my uncle yelled at me, and he was screaming at me on the sideline, and I kicked him out, and it caused a rip in the family.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
You're outta
Seriously.
here.
It's
I said
Little
you're
League
outta here.
Baseball. Like, seriously, what I was most concerned about in Little League Baseball was how many gummy worms and Gatorade I could eat and drink during the whole thing. And that's the thing. I was really good at baseball.
I
but
just did it for the free concession stand.
Yeah, that's what I'm
food.
saying. I was better at eating slushies, gummy worms, and Gatorade.
Yeah.
I had my rally hat on in the first inning. I was everything to my team.
Was there a secret drug ring underneath? Like one team was slipping you more like gummy bears like than the other, and like you're just getting really like high
No.
on sugar.
It was my mom, and it was and I would always sift through the little gum balls for all the home run balls because
I
I was
remember
never
that.
gonna get a home run ball.
Yeah.
See, I was the type of player who would single the right field and get thrown out at first base. You know what I'm saying? I was a rare breed, so a single did not necessarily mean I was gonna be safe.
Actually, my position was right field too. So do you think any balls will really hit my way? Not
And
really.
if they were, you were probably
I was just out there doing cartwheels
Yeah,
and
that's
sitting down on the
you were
ground.
picking dandelions.
Oh man.
Left full of dandelions. Is that a ball? What are you doing here?
when I was doing that, because I think everybody when they're younger did in Little League and for some years, and I was that too. I was picking dandelions. I was trying not to get stung by a fucking bee, and my dad's like, "What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "Trying not to get stung by a bee." And then there's like, "Pay attention. You're like 7. You're just."
Right.
You're
Just
like,
off
the
and-
umpire's never calling strikes. They're going to walk everybody home. Seriously.
shit.
And then when you get like a ball thrown, you're like, you think you're a Jedi. You're going to try to slice that thing in half. And then there's like, what are you doing? So I can see where a lot of animosity came from umping one of those games.
Well, and it carried over to, to when because I was still playing baseball at the time. And because I knew all the umpires, it was like anytime I went up to bat, they were like, oh, it's Osterholm. I'm going to call everything they throw a strike. So they would like throw dirt ball strike. And I'd be like, what? And everybody thought it was funny. Except for my ego and the scholarship that I did not get to LSU.
Oh, don't worry. After 7, I decided that football was right for me.
I was more of a wrestler.
I tried football too, but it really interrupted my time skateboarding. So I just kind of chose that path to decide to skate and be a little skate rat.
Oh, the adolescent glory days. I still
a
have my wrestling
mohawk.
medals. I should have worn them as bling tonight.
And now you know more.
I do have my Taekwondo yellow belt on, though, just because I'm very proud of it, and I don't want anybody to get out of line.
Do you just wear that around on the streets, just like, don't fuck with me?
I straight up, when I'm at a bar and people act up, I go, yo, Taekwondo yellow belt, all right? If you have somebody trained in the martial arts
Show
here,
some respect.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Just walk up to, doesn't even matter what you know about an argument. Whoa.
Hey.
Taekwondo yellow belt. Back the fuck off.
People usually come up to me and bring it up, and they're like, is that a Taekwondo yellow belt? I'm like, yeah, have you ever seen one? They're like, yeah, I had one when I was 6. I'm like, shit. Well, I have one when I'm 33, so whatever.
You should underneath your shirt wear the kimono, or I know I probably butchered, or whatever you wear when you go to the gi. You should just wear it and just rip off your just normal shirt and just like have it underneath like Superman.
You know, I didn't really like Taekwondo too much because I took it at the Y. And
that's a great place to eat, by the way.
It is
the
the
Y.
The Y. But I took it at the Y, and you know, I always told my friends Jean-Claude Van Damme taught me kung fu my whole life growing up, and that was a lie I was trying. It was a lie I was trying to perpetuate for as long as I could. And I got into Taekwondo, and you know, here we are like chicken fighting, and not really doing. I'm like, what is this? And then they wanted me to wear a shirt under my gi, but the master's wife had a little crush on the 11-year-old Ostermeister over here.
Oh, God.
So I kept forgetting to wear my undershirt, if you know what I'm saying. No, you didn't. It's a little chest glisten. It was, it was okay. I didn't last long. But then I ended up in 8-Step Praying Mantis Kung Fu and Shin Style Tai Chi, and it was amazing.
Those 3 chest hairs coming in really got her.
Seriously, they were dreaded. It was amazing.
Glistening.
You know, I didn't have chest hairs at that point, but it was a weird stage in lactation, I tell you what.
Oh God.
Secret weapon.
Wow. So the Super Bowl, I've decided I was going to go for New England just because of my, and I hate the Patriots, but then I got tired of all the Deflategate, so go Seahawks.
Yeah.
I hate New
I feel
England.
the Seahawks.
I could care less about either team, but I'm going for the Seahawks just because of the Tuck rule and all the history with all that. So.
And I hate the Seahawks. I hate everything about them, but I love them in fantasy football. And I'm going to stick with my backup quarterback and my running back. So Russell Wilson, Marshawn Lynch. So
I'm also going to go with the Seahawks, even though I fucking hate that they beat the Packers because they got lazy. I'm going to go with the Seahawks because I absolutely hate the Patriots, and I hate anybody that says, I just like the Patriots because they win all the time. I hate those kind of fans. Yes. Oh, my God.
I just hate Tom Brady because he's sleeping with my future ex-wife, Giselle, all the time.
I was watching, I don't know if you, I posted it on Facebook, but there was a picture I pulled off of the TV at work, and they were doing like some interview, and they have crowd behind them down there at the Super Bowl, and some guy held up a sign that says, Giselle can deflate my balls.
Oh, yeah.
She can deflate my balls anytime.
Well,
deflate them, inflate them, do whatever she wants.
Whatever she needs to do. She needs to buff them.
As long as she's got to just sit there and touch them.
She can use them as a paperweight for all I damn care.
Across her face.
Ooh,
teabagging.
We'll
call this the regular Boston Tea Party, right?
I said, Giselle, are you into mythological animals? She said, why? I said, because someone would be dragging my balls across your face. She didn't like that, and I think Tom Brady would have punched me, but him and Wes Welker were on ecstasy, so they just kind of rubbed me weirdly.
Also, to continue talking about like the Super Bowl and the teams, Jesus, how long is Brady gonna stay in football? Like, good God, man, he's been in there for like 15 years.
He doesn't get hit. He has sex with a supermodel. He's probably good for another 20 years.
I hope not.
It's like Arnold and like Maria Shriver. Like he's sucking the Kennedy out of her. Like Brady is sucking like the supermodel out of his wife.
I don't know what sucked the Kennedy out of Maria Shriver, but I don't know if it was Arnold. I'm gonna be honest.
But he just keeps getting younger and younger. Like the dude's been doing
human
football.
growth hormone.
I think
throwing it out there. Or second puberty. I'm hoping for second puberty sometime soon.
I think he's secretly sucking the life out of like new babies, like newborns.
Sorry.
Thank you, random soundboard guy. I think he's sucking the life out of newborns, and
like
that's
a chupacabra.
Yes, like a chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Like a New England chupacabra.
So
Christian, if you're listening to this, please
Christian.
please say chupacabra in Mexicano and send it in.
actually, if they want, they can feel free to give the show a call.
Yeah, Christian, if
Yeah.
you are listening, please give the show a call and throw
Yeah.
some Mexican spin on this.
Or anybody
Yeah, our
listening,
numbers-
just give the show a call
Yeah.
and just say something random.
That's right.
Our
Oh,
number is
right.
712-560-4584. So
There you go.
yeah.
I like long
Do you got
walks
the
on
phone lines up,
beach,
Brandon?
Monkeys.
Okay,
The
cool.
phone lines are
The phone lines are up. Well, without further ado, we've got the Gateway Drug with us tonight.
Ooh.
So what?
He just booed himself.
Hey, man.
It is
Seriously,
Um,
come on.
Well, like I said before, you guys were our first performers on our show.
That's cool.
And so it's been well over about a year and a half since you've been actually on.
That would be my estimation. It was show 17. What show are you on now?
46.
Sounds like we have a definitive
6.
answer. It's
46.
46.
I like the number 46.
So, yeah.
It's not as good as the number 69, but 40.
Or
Yeah.
42.
And actually, the last time you were on our show was November 7th, 2013.
Wow.
So, what's been...
I was a young pup back then.
Do you feel the upgrade since then?
Yeah.
Wow, this studio. Yes,
impressed.
I
I'm
am.
definitely
I'm super
impressed, too.
impressed. Y'all have had a lot more practice. I mean, we know what it's like. We we struggled through our first shows. The first show we ever played, we thought we could freestyle the entire show, and we decided we would headline and just get drunk the whole night until we got on stage. And we're so horrible at freestyling that we stopped trying and we just started to convince people that we're usually really good. That's just what we're gonna do. We're not gonna prove it to you. We probably should have retired there, but
It's just an off night.
Just kept at it.
no, well, we decided that, we should probably actually write songs. We probably just shouldn't rely on our awesome quick-wittedness.
Yeah.
Snapping.
We'd listen to our old 88.3 freestyles and just be thinking, what the fuck are we trying to say?
Seriously.
But it's a learning and growing
It's
experience.
progression.
so
We thought we were
that's what it
freaking
is.
awesome back then. We're like, we're the best in the world. We're gonna be signed soon, and we suck.
In 88.3, that was More Inside Radio, correct?
Yes. Yes, it was.
And I believe you guys started on there?
Well, I started actually the Gateway Drug at Briarcliff. It was college, Briarcliff College, back in the year 2000, with my homeboy Spliff C. He's a gentleman from Colorado, and he liked to freestyle rap. And I myself liked the freestyle rap, but I never met anybody else who liked the freestyle rap. So we would smoke cigars, and we would
Like a boss.
rap over instrumental CDs, and that just it kind of went from there. We were like, wow, we should do something. We found DJ Pollo. He had just bought a brand new beat machine. He was a techno DJ for like a decade. I said, you're making hip hop beats for us. We're in a band. We're called the Gateway Drug. He said, okay, give me a hug, and it was there we go. And that's how it happened.
Well, first, before we go on, we've got a couple questions actually coming in from some of our fans of the show they would like to ask you.
All right, I'm excited.
So, a friend of the show, Michael Woods,
Oh, what's up, Mike?
his first question is, why do you guys, first question is, how does it feel to be the sexiest Nickelback tribute band that some people actually think they may be sexier than the original Nickelback? And if that's had any effect on their day-to-day lives, or if they can continue to just live like normal people.
That's you want me to feel this one, bro?
Yeah, that's a really good question, but
Nickelback is a rare band. They just came out with their greatest hit CD. It actually contained every song they've ever recorded. To be, in the company of someone like that, like personally, I think Chad Kroeger sings like an angel on heroin, and you don't get much better than that now.
what does he remind you of? What he really
Jesus.
is?
Sometimes I listen to Nickelback, I'm
Strung
reminded
out
of what
Jesus.
I'm reminded. Look at my photograph. I was driving literally, the radio was so bad, I was driving across the state of Nebraska, and all of a sudden Nickelback came on, and I was so happy that I could keep it there. And that's a confession. That's deep from the soul. Now, we've been voted the sexiest band in Sioux City, the band most likely to be big in Japan.
Japan?
Yeah, well, we're already big in Japan. They actually just released our next album. We haven't even recorded it, but they're ahead of the time.
I guess the sumo guys just go nuts.
Oh, dude. Well, they do, and we kind of have a fail-safe plan. Like,
Well-
if it doesn't work out, we're going to go to Japan. We're going to buy a big karaoke machine, and we're going to ride public transit for like a month and 30 days.
Karaoke
We're not
Nickelback or what?
famous. No, karaoke gateway drug, and have people go, who are these crazy guys?
Oh, Godzilla.
Oh, take a picture with my Hello Kitty.
Just live on the subway train.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just like, boom.
You know,
what's up?
You could take Brandon and I with you, and we'll
Social
film
experiment.
It. We'll
Whoa.
film it.
Hey, we're down, man.
Am I the third wheel in this crew?
down.
Jordan, you can go. You can be the bodyguard.
You can be we're
All
gonna
right.
need security.
I'll take it.
Seriously, they sell my hair in Japan for like hundreds of dollars an ounce. I bought all my sweat just for them.
But how do we deal with being sexier than Nickelback though on a day-to-day basis? We just deal with it. I mean, you know. I mean, how with the coping strategies?
not to
are
look at
just pretty
mirrors.
much endless. Yeah. Well, I
Bro.
once bought a mirror in the self-checkout aisle at Walmart. So.
This one time though, in all honesty, I had somebody break into my house while I was in the shower. And I actually walking out half naked, and I saw somebody in the mirror down there, and I was kind of freaking out. Didn't know if I should call the cops. I know I'm a kung fu master. I think we talked about that a little bit earlier. And I went up and I noticed that the guy was stuck in my apartment. There's and you know what? If he would have been ugly, it would have been different. But he was a really attractive guy who probably took a wrong turn and ended up in my mirror, and he couldn't get out.
Oh, Jesus.
But
So false alarm. Sorry, Chad Kroger. You know, when we played the last time we played Saturday in the Park, we said we were the gateway drug from Sydney, Australia, and everybody was like, "What? Gateway drug from?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's a gateway drug cover band from Sydney, Australia. They're coming here to play our songs." People are like, "That's awesome!" Yes, it is. It's so unbelievably awesome that I'll be drunk on Foster's rapping for you.
Yeah. That's a great play.
Yeah.
Just make it even just on anything. That
Yeah,
you
that's
do.
why I say we suck. We used to care about the Weekender Awards more than we kind of do now, because we've won four out of the last 5 or 5 out of the 6.
not to take anything away. I mean, much love.
Much
for
love.
that.
Seriously, we love it, because we used to basically threaten people and say, testimonial. I didn't vote for the gateway drug last year in the Weekender Choice Awards. This year, bam, herpes. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You got
Some
personal
kids-
voodoo dolls.
Something.
Yeah.
Could be connected, could not be connected, but it's on you. And we've been winning with that fear platform for a while.
Yeah, we don't have to stuff ballots.
Maybe
we
we
just
should
threaten people.
try that, Brandon.
With AIDS.
I think
Cat
the
AIDS.
presidential elections should take some lessons after you guys.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait.
Seriously, I'm a master debater. I would love to master debate all over those.
Wait, Eric.
You
other
could charge
debaters.
for like consulting. You know, it's like.
Well, wait,
here's your
Eric,
strategy.
we're gonna
Can
need.
you imagine you guys writing the president's speeches?
Well, no, I mean we're gonna.
No, I'd say it'd be, don't vote for me. Vote for somebody who didn't get paid by every single bank and whatever.
Yeah, every
else
single
here.
pharmaceutical
Find
company.
an independent person. Vote for Elizabeth Warren, even though she's not on the card. Vote for Ron Paul, even though he's retired. Vote for somebody or something that obviously isn't bought by politics. That's the problem.
But no, we're gonna need fact checkers to fact check your facts, and they're fact checkers.
I'll be like, yo, you don't need fat checks when you're this
It's
fat.
like Carfax.
Yeah.
But
I'll
for
call
politics.
Carfax my facts.
Can I get a Carfax for the fact checks for the president's facts?
I did go to college for 7 years, but I'm not a doctor. I could be.
But you
I
like.
play one on TV.
But you like studying gynecology.
Who does? Well, actually, no. See, gynecology would probably not be fun, because usually girls only go there when, they're not going there because they're like, hey, doc, I got some new glitter cream. You should check it out. They're like, doc, I don't know what's happening down there. Seriously, strange noises.
So what you're saying is they don't go to you after they got all trimmed up and vajazzled themselves.
No,
they go
to me.
down-
They do.
They go
But
down there.
I'm
They
not a
go
doctor.
down to the doctor, the gynecologist, when their shit looks like downtown Baghdad.
That's what
Just
I'm saying.
destroyed.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
looks like a grilled cheese sandwich
Come on.
spread apart.
Yeah. Tuna milk, extra cheese. Oh no, it looks healthy. Just go swimming.
Is there any more questions or?
just rub some dirt on it. You're good.
Oh, come on. Vaginas are self-cleaning. Just put some WD-40 in that.
Just
mostly
like an
fish
eye,
oil
with
anyway.
the tears.
Speaking of vaginas, the fish sauce from Doc Howe. If you close your eyes and smell just right,
Oh God.
I
I'm
saw
just
your
saying.
post. You're
Sponsor
excited
drop.
about that.
Doc
Sponsor
Howe.
drop. That's our unofficial sponsor.
It is.
I like that restaurant, but man, I need to get to a restroom ASAP. Afterwards.
Sometimes it just depends.
It hits you.
me.
It really does.
It does to me too a little bit.
You know what? I can honestly say I've never ate there.
You'll
And I grew up on the west side too.
you'll want to wear a diaper in case it
And a
does
condom.
hit you.
So
I can loan you one.
Is it legendary like La Juanita's is?
It's good, but Lawas is its own title, but Dachau really
For Chinese and Vietnamese
Yeah,
food, you
yeah.
can't beat it.
Yeah, but except if you need a diaper, then yeah, it'll beat you.
You know, maybe I have a strong stomach. Maybe I use just a tad bit too much hot sauce. But there are tears of joy going down my face as I'm eating and as I'm reverse eating.
Crapping yourself.
Possibly. I think I've developed an immunity to sriracha after all this time. Though. I got
Another
that
unofficial sponsor.
sriracha immunity. I'm sponsored by Crocs, Sriracha, Blue Blockers, Doc Howe. Keep it local.
Right.
And we had one more question from Mike.
Okay.
He also says, "Why do you guys, or will you ask them why they must rock so hard?"
Why must you rock so hard?
It's all the Viagra.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you can't even go on stage without a rager.
All that goddamn Viagra.
You know,
I'll tell you what. I don't know.
it's like I have to take reverse Viagra because I get so excited for shows that's like I have a 3-day erection. You know,
Well,
right up until the
We
show.
used to wear sweatpants.
and
as
sweatpants.
well,
You know,
I
I'm a
mean-
sweatpants kind of guy. You know, and a lot of people don't appreciate the bone in sweatpants. You know, and I'm
Well-
just like, yo, come
Well,
on.
one thing that might help you out is one of our sponsors.
Yeah,
Wet
one of our
Platinum.
official sponsors, Wet Platinum, stayswetlonger.com.
Platinum, like
Wet Platinum.
Wet
Wet
Platinum.
Platinum.
Ooh, actually, we
Wet
have some
Looks
wet platinum
kind of
right
exciting. Did you hear that, baby?
Thanks
that's
to our
right,
friends.
girls.
They're
Did
kind
you
of
hear that?
Platinum. I don't know if you eat it, rub it on your body, but
here. You
Get
can
ready.
do any and everything.
They're
with it.
our
Fun
official
flavors.
sponsor
Mm.
of our Love and Lust section.
you guys have a love and
Um,
section.
Oh, that's
We
cool.
do, and
do.
just for our fans and for our
We've only
guests.
got one question this week, but you guys can help us out with
Wanna
that.
sprinkle salt?
Oh,
So we got this a couple weeks ago from our sponsor, and like within a day or two,
you guys all had sex.
no,
I was gonna call bullshit.
well, no,
I'm
hold
just
on,
kidding. I'm
myself,
joking.
myself and Brandon already broke it in, and me and Darren and Brandon
Well, you
are on a
guys-
conference
Are you guys
call.
sharing lubricant here?
Let me
16
finish.
bottles.
Yeah, we
Wow.
we each got 4, and me and Darren and Brandon are all on a conference call, and I'm just like, yeah, well, Darren, I'm just letting you know I've already tested it and it works phenomenal. And then he's like, God damn, he's like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden it's just like quiet on the other line, and Brandon's like, I did too, and he's like, what?
Why would you not?
and then Darren's
Right?
like, why am I the married guy who has not tested this out yet?
that's probably the reason.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I mean, you can always like
I can
Test
test
it on
change
yourself.
your own oil.
I heard Rosie Palms likes it.
Oh, baby.
The
You wanna try it
platinum,
tonight?
the platinum
I'm talking to Rosie about that.
bottle that we got works phenomenal.
So the Platinum's, in your opinion, the best?
In your best if you're obviously trying
one
to
of
get
those.
yourself going, but
How do we get on this topic?
Platinum? Platinum? So I got a question. So platinum, so is this, I mean,
Pop
is there a
and
color
cherry.
associated?
it's a
will
black
this-
bottle.
Will this dye my gray pubic hair back
No.
to its natural color
So
of
what's this taste like?
blue?
Go ahead and taste it. I don't know.
taste like? She bought flavored lube. I woke up 3 days later.
It's funny he's got him hid all around his computer.
I woke up
desk.
3 days later, but you know what? I ate 3 bottles of lube, and you know what? It was just poop was just falling out.
Sticky
It's just
keyboard.
super easy. Super
Wow.
easy.
Tonight we are just all over the place,
Oh,
aren't we?
I know.
I have ADHD. I'm
Well,
unmedicated, and you guys just gave me lubrication.
Well, we weren't on the air per se. Didn't do a show last week, so we're trying to blow our load. And
So to speak.
I
'Cause
see
you're
what
locked
you
and
did
loaded.
No,
there.
you didn't. Boom. Locked and loaded, blowing loads. We got lubrication.
But last week, at the beginning, I forgot to give a sorry for cutting you guys off. Huge
Asshole.
shout out! Huge shout out to the Mike Woods and everybody down
Yes,
there.
yes.
Woods unsigned.
Yep, Woods Unsigned. We went down to the Chesterfield, the sponsor of the show.
Sweet.
That's chesterfieldlive.com or facebook.com/Chesterfield.
4-6
And
rounds
um,
of rock.
What? For the 6 rounds of rock.
Mhm.
And we saw some, and what I love about it, it was all 6 bands were different forms of rock
Yes,
music.
For sure.
And they were all newer bands within the last year.
There's so
And
much damn
and-
talent in this city.
Oh,
I believe
there is.
two of the,
Unbelievable.
and correct me if I'm wrong, Darren and Brandon, 2 of the bands, it was their very first performance.
Yes.
And they were actually damn good.
It was Nimbus. They started it
Yep.
off. They're a bunch of high schoolers.
We
The
played
oldest-
with Nimbus before.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. And then John Roxborough.
Roxborough.
John Roxborough.
Never heard of him. but-
And then Fable the Figure,
Yep.
which Fable the Figure also pulled. Are you guys familiar with Rev?
No.
Rev. We're going to have him on pretty soon, but Rosario Perez, he's a rapper.
Okay,
They-
I've seen, yeah.
And
okay.
Fable the
I've heard
Figure
of
I
is
some.
saw
a
his
harder.
release.
Yeah.
He had a
Yep.
release recently.
And
Yep.
isn't Brandon Olson? He's in that
He's-
band too.
yep,
I
he's the
know.
lead
I've known
singer.
him for a long time.
And
Actually.
they pulled up Rev onto the stage. And so as
Adam
a
Rapp
rapper,
with live
they
band
did
playing?
they
Yeah.
did a cover of Hollywood Undead's Young,
Oh, really?
and it was really good.
Sick.
And then we had
That's cool.
Solstice on Fire,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I've heard of them. for
closing
sure.
out the night was Ghost Cat and the B-sides.
I've heard good things about both those
Yep.
bands,
They
and
were-
I've seen both. I haven't seen Ghost Cat. Heard
They were
excellent
good.
things about Ghost Cat.
Very good.
And B-sides, I've been to a few shows.
They were
so-
good
And
as
we've
well.
actually had both Ghost Cat and the
Yep.
B-sides on our show
Yeah,
in the
I did
past.
see some of those.
But we put that up on our YouTube channel, and it's also up on our Facebook wall. All the performances broken up by the bands, or you can watch the entire 5 hours of the live stream down to
Heck yeah.
Chesterfield.
Cool.
But
That was a long
okay.
night.
It was, but it was worth it.
Yes,
So,
it was.
And how much was it? Probably $5 or something at the door.
It was
$8.
$8.
That's people complain about an $8 or $5 show, and they literally will buy a Big Mac extra value meal for $17.
Or they'll pay $30 to go see a national act.
Oh yeah,
Which okay, but they'll spend all their money saving up for a national act, but yet that money they can take and spread out over
Right.
a month time
And
to go see the
a
same
show
talent.
every single week.
And then
Every
they-
single week.
They complain that there's nothing to do as well.
Nothing
But there's
to do
so
in
much
Sioux
talent
City.
here, and there is things to do.
Man, from the heavy metal
you like
scene
live
that's
music.
going on, the rock scene, the obviously country cover and country original scene, and the blues scene.
Yep.
And there's just so much talent with bands. And then obviously you got us hip hop misfits, and even within the hip hop sector, you got juggalos, you got the gangster rappers, you got the glam rappers, and then you got the gateway drug.
And I know I've talked to Brandon about this before, but when we decided to take this show to make it more, I guess, local friendly and bringing in the local music scene, I'm just amazed. I mean, you guys are fucking talented. Every person we've had on, I mean, I can't rap. If you go back and listen to episode 22, a Kodak moment, where we had Kodak Mr. Hawkeye on, and we all tried to freestyle rap, I was fucking
Nice.
horrible.
Oh yeah,
not-
it's not the easiest thing to do.
Oh no! Not only that, but
It's
majority
fun.
of us are pretty much tone deaf for singing too.
Oh yeah.
And with freestyling also to be able to, unless you did acapella, to stay on beat and rhyme and whatever
and
else.
sound good.
Yep.
Well, and
Yeah.
sound good, and practice makes perfect. To tell you
Exactly.
what, it's
Lots of
literally
practice. It is fun.
you get to the
but
point where
it's-
you're hearing the words come out of your mouth before, like you. It's just boom. It's just like a cipher. They call it a cipher. You're catching a cipher. It's almost like a spirit
Yeah.
enters your body,
Which-
and it's just like your brain just snaps, makes connections, and you kill it. We do it on a regular.
As a
basis,
matter of
so.
fact, we did last night with our man Jay Smalls.
was a good
Shout
time.
out to Jay Smalls.
Shout out to Jay Smalls, Jay Smeezy, and DJ
Yeah.
Poyo, both Dragons who couldn't be here, our main producers for all of our stuff. So
Okay, so you guys have an event coming up the end of next month.
Yes, sir.
true. We actually have a diaper party on February 13th at Marty's, but
Oh, okay.
That
you can talk about that too.
okay. That's for our homeboy Fish Fillet and his lovely lady Amanda. She wasn't supposed to ever be able to have kids, and because of the mountain water, they were living in Colorado drinking mountain water, and she just got twins.
Camping.
Oh, there was a
Living
super
off the
moon.
land.
Living up the land. There was a super moon. They drank a bunch of fresh glacier water, and she's pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl.
I think
Yeah.
she may be a werewolf or something.
I don't know, but Fish Fillet's the man. So, and he's got a huge head. So, wow.
Whoa!
I'm just saying he's got a huge noggin. I got a big noggin myself, but man, Fish Fillet. But anyway, No, we're gonna do that. It's a diaper party. So obviously, you bring diapers, you get some free drinks, you get whatever else, and that should be a good time at Marty's. I think it's a bunch of DJs spinning. We kind of do a lot of things with DJs because we grew up around turntablists, and so that'll be February 13th, and then we have this.
My birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Wow, you get a free drink, and Marty's has excellent beans, and we'll be there.
And we'll be there.
And we'll have a bunch of diapers there to remind you that safe sex is worth it unless you're trying to have kids.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Okay, good.
Did
hey,
you get the old
go.
snips?
Snippity, snippity doo dah, snippity.
I had a friend tell me a story about how he started seeing this girl, and he snipped. He didn't tell her. And then, like, a month later, she's like, I'm pregnant. He's like, I never told you this, but it's not mine. Goodbye.
Burn.
Oh, wow.
Burn. When that happens to me,
I don't know who got burned more, though.
Yeah, good point. When that happens to me, I just tell him that I'm snipped, but I'm not really snipped. So
Dude, that's fucking terrible.
It gets complicated, but Maury sorts it out for us usually.
Speaking of Maury, actually, a friend of mine on Facebook was on Maury like 2 weeks ago.
What?
Jimmy Whitmore. I don't know if anybody
I saw the
knows
footage
him.
of that.
I
don't know him really personally, but I saw the footage and it was pretty funny. I thought so.
If you have Hulu Plus, you can go watch the full episode.
I'm still trying to find the episode Jimmy was on Jerry Springer. But
yeah, me too.
As for February 28th, though, we have Midwest Bless, Nico McFadden, Ebola, and DJ Poyo will be spinning the DJ sets, and Ebola will also do a solo set. We have us playing, and Jay Smalls and Encrypted. Yeah, it started originally Midwest Bless. Much love to them and shout out.
Hell yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, Corey, his name's Corey too. He just been trying to hit me up about getting a show at the Chesterfield. So we tried to line something up. What was it, in November, I believe? But Mick had something going on.
Oh, it was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee show. So couldn't do it.
So this just kind of, he messaged me and gave me a couple dates that they were available. And then it just so happened the same day Mick messaged me and just gave me a couple dates in February.
Star-crossed lovers.
So it ended up just working out. So we got them coming up. It's $5 at the door. And basically, we're just going to split it between the acts.
Yeah, it goes to the bands, and Nico McFadden is that kid. This kid hustles his music.
He puts in a lot of work,
harder than anyone.
man.
Puts in a lot of work. Puts in a great show. He has really meaningful music. He's got great stage presence. Just a really positive dude, which is sometimes hard to find in rap stuff. He's not the type of rapper who gets up there. And neither is Midwest Bless, where you get up there and say, "I'm the hardest. I'm the toughest. Not the hottest girls."
They're actually really cool dudes too. We were outside. Last time we did a show with them at Bill's, we were doing ciphers outside in the parking lot and ended up with the Buddha Cheese Band.
Yeah, with the Buddha Cheese Band. Freestyling over the Buddha Cheese Band. Joe Fry was laying down some tasty drums, and oh, man.
And those guys ended up pushing some merchandise and signing titties and everything.
You know what
the
I
Buddha
love?
Cheese Band signing titties.
No, Midwest Bless was signing titties.
But I'm sure the Buddha Cheese Band has signed some titties already. So.
You know what I love about the local music? I don't know, like in other cities or whatever, but how you're getting you have so many different I guess genres and talented people, but just in a moment's notice, you guys could like the
Come
Gateway
together.
Drug would go on stage with one of those heavy metal like Devour One's Dead, and just go up there and just play your little hearts out. I mean, the music community here in in our local area, it's just so close.
Yeah, it is. It is, and there's a lot of people in like 7 different bands.
Yeah, I've noticed that. And then the one thing I've noticed too is like everybody's like unless somebody really screwed you over, and like ran your dog over, or screwed your girl, like nobody like really
a country song.
Yeah, nobody really hates on each other. That's in another band. Nobody's like there's no tension towards each other. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, you guys can tell me.
Well, and that's the thing is, we kind of stay away from that kind of drama. I've noticed when I've tried to book some shows before, because we did hip hop for a long time, and then when we started playing shows, DJs hadn't spun in Sioux City for like 4, almost 5 years. So we had a return to the DJ party. Bill from Bill's Bar gave us the opportunity to play after Saturday in the Park. He thought because it was hip-hop, there were going to be a bunch of fights and bling and pimp chalices and guns. But I said no. I said we're the only rap group, and the rest are going to be DJs. And it went over excellent. So we started having DJ parties, and then the DJ scene actually took off for a while, and they started doing their own thing. So, we like variety ourselves. This is the first hip hop show on the 28th
while. It's
that
been a
we've done
while.
in probably over a year for sure.
It
The
has
first
been a
strictly
while.
hip hop show. So anyway, we started integrating rock bands because we were always the bastard redheaded stepchild of the music scene.
Yeah, we
Where
still pretty much
we
are.
pretty much are. Like Benny B used to put on all the Midwest metal shows, and for whatever reason, with the Our Once Dead and Blood Cow and whatever, gateway drug. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hi guys. Like I can rap, but I cannot scream that awesomely for that long. I'll tell you that much. And yeah, for whatever reason, man, we've just kind of been accepted, and people just kind of respect what we do. Not that not that we're their cup of tea or they're our cup of tea, but dude, I respect anybody who goes up there and plays their heart out. Especially original music. Doing what you love. I mean, that's how you differentiate between yours and somebody else's dream. If you love music because you like to sit at home and make beats and sing into your MySpace page, which we still have one, check it out. Gateway Drug MySpace. But that's
taken
great.
down?
That's MySpace. My MySpace account is like an elderly relative in a nursing home. It's like I go there every couple months for about 10 minutes, and the whole time I'm there, I just want to leave. But it's still up and it's still active. I believe we're still getting a lot of Nepalese people are digging our stuff on
Really?
MySpace
I haven't
nowadays.
been on there forever.
Yeah, I know it's intense.
I haven't even been on my own. I think.
Well,
I
don't
still
worry.
have
You're
one.
probably going to get a lot of hits from third world countries that are finally catching up 10 years later.
That's all we care
That's
about.
fine.
Dude.
We'll start a tour there.
That's where the population boom is. Let's
Right?
go.
Right.
So, like Two Dogs and a Dragon, we got we have that was named after Chinese astrology. I'm a dog in '82. Brew's a dog in '82, and our DJ was born in '76. He's a dragon. We included the Chinese caricatures in case a random Chinaman would find our CD, and then you think you're a 1 in a million person.
Oh, I like the gateway drug.
Gateway drug.
Oh, gateway drug.
And but if you're a 1 in a million person in China, there's 1,000 of you.
Yes.
So even if 1 out of the million
Great
people
marketing.
in China find it, I mean, geez, come on. We give our music away for free anyway. It's not.
Yeah, it's
not-
even pirated. We've just looked it up on Google, and it's on pirate.
People are selling our
sites.
ringtones. People are selling Gateway Drug ringtones. We're like, what? When did this happen? Seriously.
That makes me want to see what ours is.
I mean,
We've
we've
had
been
people-
hated on in L.A. too.
Yeah,
from
we've
people
been.
that hate
Yeah, there's a band called the Gateway
drugs or
Drugs.
something like
The Gateway
that.
Drugs. Yeah, some stupid paunchy band from L.A. that hates Frances Bean, Kurt Cobain's daughter, so much. Wanted to tell her how much nobody cared about her, that they wrote a song about her that says nobody cares about you, Frances Bean.
Obviously, they do.
Yeah, really? See, this is what I never got. This is what I never got about necessarily battle rapping or diss tracks. It's like, I'm going to show you how much I hate you by writing basically an opposite love song to you. It's like, really? Nobody's worth my time. I want to write about what I want to write about. If you want to waste your time making fun of me, I can make fun of me better than you. Trust me. I'll be honest. But no, we are so lucky to be in the scene and thrive. We've got over 100 shows under our belts. I mean, and it's funny because I know all the local bands kind of feel this. There's a point where your own city takes you for granted a little bit.
Yep.
Where they're just like, oh yeah, oh really? Yeah, they're in Buddha Cheese Band. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, what's your favorite song? Oh, that one. All of them. All of them. I like every single one.
Yeah.
I actually had a really good friend just this past right after the New Year's show. And he's a really good friend, really respected him. Because, he's a musical guy, lives in Colorado, just like, we've had some really crazy hallucinogenic experiences together. And I was like, hey, I respect your music, and I wanted to play him some Gateway Drug. And, no, here, I got to play you a song first here, and he goes in. And
He's one-upping you?
Yeah, he's going to, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to show you some of my stuff. I don't know how familiar you are. And he goes, I met this guy. His name's Troy. I sat in his apartment, and he produced this track. And it was a techno remix of Bare Necessities, the simple bare necessities. Don't worry about you. And I look at him, and
but
I
it had
go, yes.
Oh my
it
God.
did. And I look at him, and I go, did you really just make me not play my music for this? I go, you're telling me that you met this guy once? And you're going to interrupt my thing. I go, dude, you walked into me sleeping with your sister. We have more of a connection, all right? And then you know what? In a moment of inspiration, I looked him right in the eyes and I said, what's your favorite Gateway Drug song? And he looks at me and he goes, I like them all. I like them all.
No,
like every one of them. I go, really?
Nintendo's
Name
also a go-to one. Though,
one
too.
of the 50 songs that we have, and that's not fair. I don't know them by name. I know them by how much I listen to them and how awesome they are.
You
Like,
know,
don't lie to me, man. Don't lie. Don't take me for granted.
You ain't got a
appreciate
lie to
music.
kick
If
it.
you think that I make stupid, pointless music, I mean, I don't make it for you anyway. I make it for me, and I love the shit out of it, so it don't matter. But I would like my friends to be like, wow. You know, I'm sure there's people out there who are like, Eric's really funny. I bet his raps are hilarious. My raps are not fucking hilarious, bitch. I'm not a comedian. I'm not a comedian rapper, dog.
I just love how serious
like-
he got. Like, hold on. I could just imagine this. Just like, you know, your bromance is at stake. Is like, you'd be like, look at me. Which one's your favorite? Which one?
It broke my
Tell me
fucking
what
heart.
she is.
I did. I
Right.
said, name one.
And then he tries to get away. He's like, no. You
"Wait,
sit here and you tell me.
All of them, though. You're good. I respect you. Every one of your songs is my favorite song by you. I know you're good.
Look
No.
at me.
I'm going to sleep with your sister again, you son of a bitch.
I will admit, I
I made out with his sister too.
Before me, I got sloppy seconds
and
later
Jordan
on.
as well.
Ooh.
But,
Eskimo Bros.
my
I need some of this later.
my two favorite your guys' songs is Nintendo and Asthma.
Oh yeah, I
So-
love those tracks too. But I'm telling you, hey listeners out there, you know, we don't make our music. We make our music for us, for passion, for not
True.
for money. Period. Not for fame, because fame would ruin everything. We couldn't
Money
be
would be
here
nice.
with you
I don't give a
guys.
fuck about
There'd be an
fame that much,
entourage.
but-
Freaking Harvey from TMZ would be talking about us, like probably
Yeah.
badly. But we do it for our fans. You know what? We have free music, and you know what's really sad nowadays? It's like people try having free shows. The thing about a free show is you think it's a good idea, like, oh, it's free, yeah, nobody. But also nobody has a commitment to stay because they didn't pay any money. It's kind of weird how
Right.
everything works,
Right.
the ebb and flow of shows. So all I recommend is, you know, we put a lot of time and effort into our Intense Light camping mix. It's on Bandcamp. You can download it for free. If you play the first 7 songs, listen to them, and you don't like them, I mean, there's like 20 songs on it. I'll give you $3. $3. That's all I can afford. It might be an IOU. It might be a half-eaten Klondike bar, but it was
It'll be
free.
mailed.
So you'll be making out good on the deal because it didn't cost you anything to download our music. But we live in an age where music gets taken. Music just gets
It does.
it gets passed over.
We're in the
you know?
age of physical copies are pretty much obsolete.
Yep.
It's all downloads and
It's all
iTunes and all
downloads.
that
Give me,
shit. I mean,
give me a compressed MP3 file that is like 1/10 of the musical content
Exactly.
that the original
It
high
really
definition
strips-
audio
it
recording was.
strips a
and
lot
then
of
let
shit
me
away.
listen to it on my laptop speakers.
it really strips a lot away.
It does. People are like, man, there's no bass in this. I'm like, put it on a stereo and not your laptop, dog.
Even like
Producer here, I agree.
There's
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
bass.
Yeah,
There's
for
so
sure.
much bass you're
like
gonna
even
throw up.
even the difference between like analog and digital equipment too. I mean, you can tell that certain richness is still with the analog. I'm all for the digital area too, but I really give a lot of props to analog equipment and old school shit. Like
I really
that.
love
I
the
mean,
sound of analog
Oh,
equipment.
it sounds warm. And
You know
just-
what I
it
really
just-
I really don't like is when, especially, I'm not really talking bad about rap in general, but there's a lot of rappers that get on Fruity Loops and they all use the same sample bank.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Or
for
just
sure.
auto-tune.
the,
For sure.
the Lex fucking Luger fucking sample bank,
Or just auto
all
tune
these
the
sample
shit
packs.
out of their music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the
If you-
auto tune.
If you can use other ones, I mean, you can be great at
Yeah,
Fruity
you-
Loops
Oh,
on it.
for
but, like,
sure. Well, and then
Can I-
But
also,
that's
I
the
use
downside
Fruity
of
Loops.
digital, right? But that's the downside of digital too, though, is everyone starts kind of using the same content because
yeah.
well, and also for hip hop, a lot of it is, even if you aren't using Fruity Loops and you have an Akai, it's a lot of it's sample based. You're like, oh, listen to that tasty riff. All right, I'm gonna loop it.
But you don't get that
that.
velocity sensitive either that you get out of analog equipment anymore.
Exactly.
True.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't.
You
But-
can, but it's
So
not.
so are you
But
saying
I
that?
also like the fact you can sample the snare from it. You can sample
Yeah,
the
you can
drum break
sample a
from there
snare.
and
You
everything
can-
like that.
Everybody
I
needs
mean,
a 6 snare in their life. But
I've done
actually,
the same thing just using digital shit though too. I'll take the snare out of its own song so it sounds more natural. You know,
well, and then like versus sampling a song.
I've been into trying to write an MC more than producing though on that aspect
Yeah.
because we have beats thrown at us all
We
the
got
fucking
beats
time.
up the wazoo.
From
and they're
Roy
amazing.
Mega to Jay Smalls to Taylor Made to Pollo to everybody.
It's seriously.
That's awesome, guys.
Yeah, we are totally we're flabbergasted because generally we don't pay.
Brandon over here has even thrown me a couple beats. But there's a funky one I like. If you still have it, I'll use it. Man.
Yeah, I
It's-
still got one.
Yeah, we were just going through old beats last
Alright.
night. We're working on a single. We'll probably have it recorded later tonight.
You You ain't got a lie to. I mean, I guess
You ain't got a lie to kick it.
That's just the hook. I guess.
You ain't got a lie to kick it.
I don't know. We're trying to get Jay Smalls on it, but we'll see what's up. He
Yeah,
produced it. And
He doesn't like rapping over his own music because he makes so many good beats for so many people. It's hard for him to be inspired, you know. But it's hard for me to be inspired by a beat that's not as good as a Jay Smalls beat, you know. DJ Poyo doesn't use Fruity Loops, but he uses a magnifying glass and the power of the sun, and that is
and analog.
even
So-
more amazing than anything. Seriously.
So we're gonna hear some music, huh?
Well,
Take
it's
a break.
been-
I got to pee too.
Yeah,
so.
it's been great having you guys on, and we hope you stick around for the rest of the show.
Oh, for
but,
sure.
Yeah.
Yep, we're here
gonna-
for the duration.
We're gonna be taking it to break.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right. So
Ready.
we're going to be heading to break. We're here with the Gateway Drug. Real quickly before break, how can they find your guys' stuff? Bandcamp,
Yeah.
Reverb.
Reverb, iTunes, CD Baby, YouTube, any illegal downloading site that you know of. You can buy our ringtones. We don't get the money, but they're hella worth it.
You can either go to Google and just Google The Gateway Drug, go to Facebook and just search for The Gateway Drug.
Go to thegatewaydrug.com and it'll take you right to our
Yeah,
Facebook
exactly.
page.
I want to add a note. Make sure you put the Gateway Drug in
Yeah.
there because there's a lot of article about Gateway,
Gateway
drugs.
drug.
Yeah.
Sugar's the gateway drug.
Yeah.
Swinging's
Yeah.
the gateway drug.
Yeah,
Spinning in
I've
circles is the gateway
Googled I've
drug.
Googled us a few times and it's taken me to random shit.
Yeah, the gateway drug.
All right,
Dot
and we'll
com.
also throw those up on our Facebook,
We will.
facebook.com/Lock and Load
Sweet.
Show. But we're going to head to our first break. You're listening to the Lock and Load Show on lockandloadshow.com.
If you got difficulties breathing, take deep breaths. I'm sick of listening to sob stories like the enemy just don't care what she says. I'll concentrate on the leeches that suck the holy out of juice. Hate these mixes to pieces. I remember recess before my classmates started meds when Aaron never wore my heart and all annotate tests. I did what Simon says. Mate, I confess I can't wait another minute to grow hair on my chest. Today's music lacks purpose. This ringleader circus is missing words to change the world, and its girls are shirtless. Verses with plenty of empty. Every singer's a dancer on a reality show. Where reality grows from illusions and grandeur. So give them cancer. Or the questions say the answers. Put a damper on the day display that nothing their rant's worth. Cause y'all can catch me with the sun donating my plasma. Wheezing over poison. These MC's got asthma.
Spitting milli vanilli like you're ill and you're silly. Self-assassination of the character you're building. Using oxygen to lock you in an nebulizer monument. Genocide to generic populace agenda. Die from average pop song listening. Marathons and mouth running. Never in your life could you begin to sound cutting a plot. Non-dog barrage, saw rock conflict from an obvious drop, no homies, drop no bombs.
Case scenario, we go round this merry-go. Shoes tapping our toes, listening to the radio. Mindless drones. Lights on, but no one's home. Bobbing our heads to the tone from out our headphones. Best case you head home and download some poor rappers. Aren't in it for the gold, but put their soul in every stanza. The mythic like Santa and fly the impaler. So turn your iPod up and take a puff of your inhaler.
I would rather have devotional emotions instead of sounding like Ben Stein rhyming. Half asleep doesn't sound factual to me. Half-assed as can be. Implemented miscreants get mistreated. Kids nowadays think everything should be handed to them. Take a few formal Rogers like it's all a Kuna Matata. It's like, what's the point of being an MC if you don't freestyle for nada? Miss an opportunity, cause if it means nothing to you, it means nothing to me. If you don't get on the phone and push me down or reach your dead dial tones, even I know you gotta talk about it, be about it, logic keep it cluttered. Must mouth, stop wasting your breath. Let's erase these chumps that fake the funk while wasting gum slack. Holla back with the hell yes, no it's fickle, blowing nothing but smoke signals.
This goes to my youth. To reading weekly readers, always being too heavy, so my title only feeded. Paying meters with pockets of loose change. They watch with leave a 2,000 things have changed. They seek the matters, you maintain the fact. Put the cipher life by acid coat in your lower back like my DJ did. Open your ears and listen in. Side effects of the drug-induced life that we live. Hit for clips, hold my pages so the haters can diss. Quick to point fingers, but never ever pen a script. Doves cry, we make love just like the pigeons. Lead them dry rats till they explode, just like your opinions. I can't fake Russian, hope I'm speaking your language. With the same shit you listen on the regular. Baggage in excess. My best guess is I aim to impress. Leave you like a fish, wet and breathless.
It's embedded in my genetics, so I'll never forget this. Receiving no predicates, hectic, sequestered into reckless words, blurting out until it gets unnerving. I refrain from the complaining, that's waiting, cause to blame things instead of taking action, grab the reins against the grain restraining. So may I reinstate, nothing that seems faint, just point blank with the rest of the team would be great. Now I believe we've plunged since the beginning, past the end of that whole grunge thing. One thing, that's progress and thought, I've always been expunging. Burning sensation as if it's acid refluxing, as we keep clutching a false sense of hope and can't cope. The false image of what we trust to some, it's a trembling feeling that seems overwhelming. Speech therapy in which I dare to be carefree. No guidelines to follow, cause you can live your life to lose or you can refuse to take refuge.
Either you have it, you lack it. Had it, but you lost it. Can write a good flow, or can freestyle flawless. Most are jawless, so you're best to check adventures. It's misadventures broadcast uncut and uncensored. Try to test me, I'll get randier than savage. Make a pro look like the average fan, forcing the habit. For the record, this ain't about diamond mines. So all you paper chasing hate, I'll toss tingles to spines. Only mingle with like minds to keep myself stable. Leave the weekly on the fate. Con here to make pesos. Any denomination, give me a vein and stick my pen in. Stop complaining at the falls, he calls the raining. I'll be up the wall, climbing the feet. The hand I'm fighting, trying to find my way. Before my way finds me fighting, cop a feel from a cop. To get out of a ticket. My life's so close to note, I got nowhere to stick it like.
All right, we're back. We're back with the Gateway Drug.
Wow,
And,
that was you guys are so professional. I did not expect an Asian masseuse here to kind of rub out my neck when I was over here.
You know what? We take care of our guests here on the show.
I mean, I'm not going to ask for a green card because I don't want to disrespect her, but she knew what she was doing. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
I feel a lot more relaxed.
Yeah. So on our break, you watched some videos. We had the Number 7 band with Hey Girl.
Nice.
Excellent.
We had Left Astray, Vice and Virtue. And then we had the Gateway Drug that sent you guys into the break.
Yeah.
So,
Boom, not boom.
you know,
boom.
when I see that
Drug
video,
sucks.
your guys' video like reminds me. Have you heard John LaJoy?
Oh, yeah.
And it reminds me. That
John Leoji or whatever.
yeah,
John LaJoy.
you know, he's been kind of an occurrence in the
Snapchat?
last like four episodes with Show Me Your Genitals.
Show me your genitals.
And so,
Or high as FUKK.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like-
E equals MC squared penis.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
An
silly
everyday
guy.
average normal guy.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a regular,
Oh, that
everyday, normal guy.
Whatever. Yeah.
I get heartburn when I eat spaghetti.
So all that penis talk is bringing us into our Love and Lust device.
Aww, penises.
That is so
Oh, yeah.
sweet.
All right, this week's Love and Lust device. We've got one question coming in tonight. It's from Tiffany. Hang on, let me.
Ooh, I know Tiffany.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
that's such a
She's a
crush on
fan.
you. Oh
She
my
hits us up all the
God,
time.
yes.
All
I'm
right.
like, girl.
Tiffany writes, basically, I'm sick of my husband for asking for sex every day. First off, I don't think it's
my
meant to be an everyday occurrence.
Oh.
But even if it is, I couldn't imagine doing it once every day. We usually make love maybe twice a week if I feel up to it. My husband does get frustrated, but he just isn't understanding.
Wow.
Does he have internet access? Does he have platinum?
Can he? Oh,
Sex hurts for
it
me.
hurts. Oh, my
He's
God.
rather big, and it's not enjoyable for me.
Does he like?
And I'm never even really that frisky. I mean, it's
Wow.
hard.
That's a tough one.
It's hard to be hot for a man that will only cuddle with you on the couch if it leads to sex, if you know what I mean.
That's a tough one right
that's
there.
so tough,
I don't
though.
know what to say.
It's tough. I mean, because has she tried listening to some gateway drug? Usually that puts people in the mood.
Yes.
We like 90%
And
of
then as soon as the bass hits, she can sit right on the speaker. And then
yeah.
when it goes,
Boyle drops that bass. But 90% of married men don't mind that their wives listen to gateway drug during sex because 90%
or
of
tell
them do
him,
too.
tell him to try like maybe licking the cat or something a little more, and just like stimulating that area.
Cotton candy don't get wet until you put it in your mouth.
She goes on to say, anyways, my husband says that his friends and coworkers get sex once every day, but I think he's lying. I mean, what are his friends' wives? What are his friends' wives? Robots? Am I supposed to have sex with my husband every
man.
day? And am I in danger
Oh
of
my
losing
God, this
him
is-
or not?
Oh, yes.
Well, I would say it doesn't have to be every day, but I would say intimacy is very important. So
Oh yeah.
it-
Okay, it depends.
It's-
All right, sex is not everything in a relationship, but if you are not compatible sexually and
That
you
says a
aren't
lot.
even down with the, hope she knows that if she had sex every day, it would hurt less.
Right.
Just eventually.
kind of break her in, so
You know
to
what I'm?
speak,
Yeah, I mean, come on.
guess.
I mean, like, there's other things. There's other things they can do to spice it up. Obviously,
Yeah.
going to Dr. John's. You know, if they need counseling, the weirdest
For-
counseling
and
session ever. I've been in the position before.
Foreplay is important too.
I've been
I
in a
think
position
foreplay is very
where me and a
important.
girlfriend, we were not
I enjoy
sexually
foreplay.
compatible in that way. I was hoping for it twice a week, and it was like twice a month. And I kept the calendar, threw it in her face. Was
Oh,
like,
God.
hey, yeah, you see those marks? And you know what her response was? You're lucky you get it twice a month.
Oh.
Yeah. Needless to say, it didn't work out.
Yeah, it can make somebody stray away.
And then
Wow.
I found somebody who had sex with me twice a day, and then you know what? Life changed. It was different.
Well, here's my aspect of it. I mean, we're only getting half the story here.
True.
But here's the thing: if you honestly need to, like they're saying, go to Dr. John's. Cool. I mean, hey,
Maybe
after
focus on
banging somebody
foreplay
twice a
little bit,
month,
too.
I'm gonna get a little bored of doing the same shit too. So take her,
I would
for the
get-
husband or for her. Take your man to the fucking 50 Shades of Grey thing. Get all hot
Trust
and
me.
bothered.
Trust me,
I
it
don't know
helps.
what weird-
I dated
weird
somebody
book.
that read 50 Shades of Grey, and it helps.
No.
so.
I have not read it, but I tell you, if I was dating somebody, if I was dating somebody, I would go with them because I'm probably gonna get a BJ in the theater just from the previews.
Dude, you would think that. I get
The
excited
floor isn't just sticky from the
you know,
pop on it.
if a girlfriend gets just drunk enough to be like, hey, we should go to Dr. John's, just like see what kind of pirate eye patches they have. It can be a good experience. It can be eye-opening. But the thing with me is that,
And you're talking about eye patches?
yeah, it can be eye-opening. That's why it's eye-opening.
Eye opening for skull.
But I guess it's up to him and his libido. I don't know how old this lady is, but I do know when women get past in their 30s, they're kind of some like
Yeah.
there's some
the
you
sexual
awaken
drive
the
does go
beast.
up.
They were like, I didn't know my circuits work like that, and I'm like,
It
Or-
goes
well,
up a lot.
you didn't have a circuit master. Maybe
They
that's
call
a
me
problem.
Circuit Master Brubaker right over
Circuit
here.
Mast. But that's so
I'll
tough.
work
You
that
know what?
circuit.
Obviously, it's a marriage. You can't just throw a marriage away.
You
and whatever
can't.
else. But it is kind of demasculizing a man if he is trying to, if he thinks it's easier to have sex with a random stranger than his own wife. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
or go get a pocket pussy or resort to internet because you're not willing to.
Man,
Yeah.
but you have a partner though right there
You
with
have
you.
a partner
That
who
is
should
just-
want-
That's frustrating.
and he can
Trust
say
me, I've lived it.
He
I
can say
don't-
he can say every day, but you know what? I bet if she gave him sex 4 times a week, I bet he would be a million
Or
times
3
happier.
times a
Or
week.
3 times a week.
Something. I
or-
mean, shit.
or
I
if
mean,
you
Express
want to be
interest. Don't act like it's a chore. Like fine, I guess.
God.
or one of those where you'd be like, you know what, we have dedicated sex days. You know what, a quickie here and
I'd rather
there.
have
that would be-
spontaneous.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That would be-
Spontaneousness
Can
is
we just
more
put on the
sexy
gateway
than,
drug and just have sex?
Marking a calendar.
I guess.
I don't know. I'd
That's
rather
how I
have
do it.
spontaneous sex days in the doorway.
Tiffany, just buy like a short skirt and just bend over.
Tiffany,
Yeah.
Tiffany,
Well,
listen.
Tiffany don't like it, though, and she wants a shorter
I don't
man,
know,
so to speak,
Tiffany,
so
I don't know. You know,
it's-
there's girls who would envy your problem.
Yes.
With your bigger
Yes.
guy. Okay, the grass is always greener and thicker
Like Jordan.
on the other side. So it's, dude, it's tough. It's a
Yes.
marriage. I know you're.
Fuck you, Darren.
I'm gonna hope you're gonna work on it. Obviously, I don't think anybody has ever called me a radio show and was like, "All right, divorce time." You know, or it's just
Well,
not gonna work out.
And
He had to get a penis
try to
reduction
work-
surgery.
yeah, you can't chop off a section of a penis to make it shorter.
You can,
or-
and it was
Well,
just
ask
the worst
John-
experience
John
of my
Bobbitt,
life.
maybe,
It was the
or-
worst
But
experience of my life.
Darren's taking shots at me over here, saying I'm
Oh,
either
you
short
know I love
stroker
you.
or
How would he know?
I don't know. I guess he was creeping in my window. He's creeping in my window.
I mean, what radio
Something like
DJ
that.
hasn't showered with another radio DJ? It gets sweaty in the booth. I mean, that's how I roll.
Well, I've been the
Well-
guest DJ.
Well, you
You're
know,
a DJ.
you know, I'm not a DJ, but I can spin her in circles.
You know, dude, seriously, that blows my mind though. That question is a really good one because
That's
It is.
And that's
It's
something
tough
that
to really say or give a response to.
has she
because-
tried platinum? Has she tried enough of
All
this
right, advertisement plug. Hey,
advertising plug?
What platinum
okay,
stays
Platinum, will you
longer.com.
sponsor the Gateway drug?
Seriously.
I need some more masturbation lubricant.
Lube
I'm
is a
almost-
must. The gateway drug. The only thing
I'm
we
a
do-
single guy, and so
Oh, is that the only question that we have for our misconnections
Yeah.
tonight, Darren?
Yeah.
People are scared about the truth.
Yeah. Remember to submit all your love and relationship questions. Send it to us, lockandloadshow@gmail.com, or message us on Facebook, facebook.com/lockandloadshow.
And Tiffany, I don't know if this will bring you hope, you know, about things getting better, but for the longest time I was scared of phallic shaped objects.
but he has one in his
But-
face right now.
And I had to overcome that. I had to overcome that to be a rapper. I was like, you know what? It's not going to hurt me. You know what? I got this under control. So, life can get better. Life can
Yeah.
get better.
Best of luck.
There
Tiffany.
are,
I mean,
I think they make,
I don't
like
know.
the shoe stretchers. I think they might make one for.
vaginas.
No, I was gonna say like hats.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I was gonna say vaginas.
So, before we move on to our next segment, by the way, thank you again, Tiffany, for submitting your question.
Yeah, thanks, Tiffany. Sorry.
For those
Sorry,
of you
girl.
listening
Feel your
live,
pain.
for those of you listening
I bet
live,
you do.
we have like a chat that goes on, and some people are blowing up our chat. So like MXKE, do you know who that is?
Maximum Extreme Challenge. Is that where all those Japanese people fall in the water?
I don't know.
I would hope so.
They were commenting Bablong and Egg Foo Yun too.
Babylon.
Oh,
Oh, is
Babylon.
exactly what I'm standing on. Babylon.
Nintendo is the hit for sure though.
Cool. Well,
And-
thank you.
and Nemo?
whoever-
I probably spelled that wrong.
MXKE. Thank you.
Does that still exist?
Yes.
Did Jay Timberlake save it? I don't know. In my
Justin Timberlake.
And then on our social stream, Jason Schrick.
Okay.
Yeah,
or
DJ
whatever.
Azon.
Yeah.
What up, DJ Azon?
He told me to ask Erica to disclose your witness protection location.
Well, I recently had to leave Sioux City. I guess for the past decade or so, the gateway drug has been serial killing microphones and turntables all over the state, and I've been asked to testify. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, but I'll just move to a different damn city.
And then MXKE asks, between both of you, who's the better rapper?
We both have our own
One
respective
time,
styles, man.
Brew had a dream he was a better rapper than me. He woke up in cold sweats and apologized right away. No, I'm just kidding. No, Brew
And
is
that
in
was
this group. Brew is in this group. I tell you what. Back when we started, it was
We
more
both
of
put
the
in
gateway
work.
drug was a notion. It wasn't just us in the band. It was we have a song Gateway Drug Crew, where Ebola and all these people. It's just like minds. We're gonna make good music about things that mean stuff to us. It's gonna be we just didn't want the negativity of the hip hop we were making was unlike any hip hop I had ever heard. So it was more of a Gateway Drug Crew kind of thing. And I don't know where I'm going with this.
Well, we just basically met through freestyling.
Oh,
so
there we go.
respectively, we both love to
Freestyling.
freestyle, even through
Yeah.
good or bad moments or drunken moments, whatever. I mean,
That
we
is-
just love to do it, and we were just drawn to each other.
First
by
time we
doing it.
met each
I
other,
would not
sat in
say-
his mom's living room and just
I-
freestyled for a couple hours, and I said, I love
can't-
you, because I needed that.
yeah, I can't be the judge of who's better and who's not because we both push each other to do what we love.
And-
so I
Great
I
answer.
can't really fucking say, "Oh, I'm better
in
than this or
different
that."
in different aspects.
I mean, both of us are better than other MCs in this area. I will say
well,
that
for
for
sure.
sure.
Well,
you
for
know,
sure,
but-
and there's different aspects of it. Like I said, a lot of MCs don't freestyle. We were made to freestyle. That we tried to freestyle our
Right.
first show and we failed miserably.
Are you guys
God,
better?
that was
Have you
epic.
heard of Ice JJ Fish?
Never.
Never.
Oh.
Wait, no, I think I have actually.
On
Maybe
break,
he
I'll
is.
show you his video.
Okay.
Word.
So,
Cool.
but
All right.
we're gonna move on. Thanks to all of our listeners for contributing.
Thank you, listeners.
Yeah, thank
Now
you for
it-
listening.
This is actually
Much love to you.
our favorite time of the show. This actually was started a long time ago on a previous show I was on with our good friend Jake over at South Lemon, and we carried it over to this show, and we got ripped off.
Oh, great.
Ripped
So-
off.
We got ripped off by that mainstream media.
Oh, the moose knuckle.
Oh,
Yeah.
The moose knuckle, huh?
So
I don't listen to that shit. So I
Yeah.
don't
Oh, my name is Moose. I'm annoying. I'm gonna talk about Pizzagate. Blah.
Right? I'll take a drink to that.
What are we talking about?
have you guys ever seen that one woman?
They
You're
just,
walking in the mall.
they just didn't have the courage to go up and talk to her and say, "I like you."
I was wearing sweatpants at the time when I saw her.
I want to fuck you.
The blood is flowing at all the right regions,
Yeah.
baby.
If it doesn't
Well-
go away after 4 hours, that's okay.
Well, our good friends
Neither
over
will I.
at Craigslist made a way where we can come together and let our true feelings show. This week's Craigslist misconnections are coming from right here in the Dirty Sue, the 712.
Dirty Sue.
Where the thirsty bitches are.
The Petri dish is what we like to call it.
All right. Missing my redhead. Male for woman. Missing my redhead. You know who you are. Had some good years. Loved you so much. You said you loved me. Remember?
Lies.
Your mother loved me. Oh. You remember.
The mom card.
And your father loved me.
Sounds like my baby
You
mama.
remember? Let's see. Breakfast. LOL. Yes, you remember that. I am
At
sure.
Tiffany's?
Oh, and the lipstick. Yes.
Okay, after you finish, I'm gonna count how many times this dude says "remember."
Indeed. Good memories, my dear. Last I saw you in Riverside. You are not there anymore. Don't know where you went or why. Just know I miss you.
Maybe she died of Alzheimer's, and that's why she doesn't remember.
Don't
Kind of sounds
know
like my baby mama.
if you will ever see this or not. Maybe, not, maybe.
So,
Yes. If you are the right red, you will recognize that very special clue either
Oh.
earlier. You know how to contact me if you want to. That is okay with me.
Sioux City lockup.
Still in my heart are signed.
Don't
you remember me.
remember?
Sioux City Secrets.
That dude in
Is he talking about Wendy's?
Not-
is
not
that Wendy
even-
from Wendy's? Is that who he's talking about?
not even in a sentence. The guy said "remember" 5 times.
Remember. Remember.
Jeez.
Do you remember the time when we fell in love?
So, do you guys know? Do you guys have an update on how many people actually unmiss in the misconnection category?
No, we've been talking about maybe doing some type of social experiment and bringing people together that from our Craigslist misconnections that we read, and we would love to hear from you if we brought you guys together. We'll bring them on the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
mean, we probably got a better, if you're actually reading a misconnection, you know how incredibly
Dude.
creepy the person is who wants you. That's long-term
I'm
relationships.
telling you, bro, this
built from
misconnection,
that.
redheads are fucking crazy.
Eh,
Trust me, I
that could
know
be
from
very
experience.
You know,
In the
I wrote
bedroom?
a misconnection
fucking
once.
crazy. So
I had a misconnection
yes.
once at Walmart. but-
She's really beautiful, but she's nuts in the head. Yes.
That's
Maybe she
95%
got
of
better.
women.
Maybe she got better. Girls are not crazy, guys. Come on. You know what? Maybe
Maybe it's just us that are crazy.
Dude, maybe you're just an asshole who couldn't sweet talk the princess.
Ooh, Aesop rock quotes. Here we
What?
go.
Okay, next
So what else
misconnection.
do we have?
Okay, sorry.
Girl leaving Walmart Sunday night. Male for woman.
Eric, did you post this?
If it's about me farting my pants, squirting it, wanting to run away, but then seeing this hot girl with a poop stain on her pants too, then yes, I did.
It was with the gray sweatpants, so it really stood out when it went down.
Just a little poop stain at Walmart. No big deal. Fit blended right in.
You got that, Jordan?
I was standing by a bunch of boxed strollers as you were walking out Sunday. Notice how cute. Well, and then he switched the screen.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Gee, thanks. Notice how cute you were. Like to see you again. Signed, the Stroller Patroller.
Ooh. Wow. We've got some weird sound effects going on.
He's ready to play stepdad right there.
Yeah.
You know, for a while I rocked a double stroller. I did. I really did. My kids were 2 years apart, and I remember I took them to Saturday in the Park in their double stroller, and I remember the confidence in my loins as I looked at women and said, "That's right, I'm potent." Double stroll.
Yeah. Try walking through Disney World with 5 kids.
Fuck that.
Yeah, Jim Gaffigan said.
Oh, yes. I
you-
love that. It's like drowning.
Yeah.
Like throwing a baby.
Yeah, it's like, what's like that for kids? Well, imagine you're drowning and someone hands you a baby. Sounds good. I hear after 4, though, they kind of just take care of themselves. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Honestly, to me, one's enough. And
Yeah.
and she was an accident, the best accident I've ever had, though.
Heck yeah.
I'll say that.
I
Kids
got
are the
this
best in
one
the
too.
world. They plan
Yeah.
for 100 more. Ladies, 100.
Oh, and
Hi.
sponsor. Yes.
We're going to need it.
So our next misconnection was at the Hy-Vee gas station here in the Dirty Sioux.
I was just there.
Men
What the fuck?
for woman.
On Hamilton.
Uh-huh.
People are looking for love all over.
I winked at you, and you gave me a smile. I thought you were very hot. I am pretty sure you were interested. Let me know. You drove a tan or brown car. Signed, the
Where there's a
winking
where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
in my aisle.
Can you get the license plate number? Because that would be the next creepiest thing
That
to do.
was from 2 days ago.
Oh.
You know what? It's just sad. It's just sad to see people.
All this
who-
missed love.
I know, really. I mean, people got love to give and nowhere to put it, you know?
Except
So,
They all
on
get
their keyboard.
rickrolled.
except on their keyboard.
Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna. Dude, I tell you what. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn. You know what? I heard he's a womanizer in real life.
Hurt you.
I'm gonna be honest.
do we have one final
We've
misconnection?
got 2 more.
Ooh.
Cupid's been
two
shooting
more.
a lot of arrows lately.
Okay.
This song makes me cry every time.
This is a woman for male.
Okay.
Go on.
Stop it, guys. Just stop it.
Across the
ocean.
I'm going to be like Kim Jong-un in the interview. You know this song.
I wanna make love to Leonardo DiCaprio, no homo. I wanna live on his island
And
I
lick
hope
his
it's
balls
the
in
same
the
one in the movie
dojo.
Island. Can we keep your non-heterosexual comments away from Leo? He's
No.
the man of my dreams. Misconnection.
And
I
again-
saw you. You
Not
were
the
on a
cor-
boat. You were a stowaway. You like to draw naked Kate Winslets, but I figure, hey, if we live through this trip, maybe, just maybe,
We should get a place together.
and we can get an apartment together. What do you think about that?
It was one night stand.
Damn you, Leo. You had syphilis and you didn't tell me.
I hope you freeze.
Not the chorus. Don't sing the chorus.
I believe that your heart does go on.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay, I'll
Thank you.
Sorry. I
Thank you.
usually play that on acoustic guitar, and there's not a dry eye in the house. I tell you what.
My eyes weren't dry right there.
Woman for male, 23. I hope you see this guy from Target. I was the cashier, and you came through my line, and you said you were buying a card for your mom. Then came back through the line again, and I told your mom, happy birthday. Smile, winky face. You're super cute. I highly doubt you will see this. But if so, let me
buy more
know
cards.
my name. Signed, the blood clot.
Wow. So the period?
What?
No.
Is this, I guess the period keeps
It's
flowing.
an inside joke.
So-
I used to work at Target, and what do you call a group of Target employees standing in an aisle? A blood clot.
Ah, shit.
There's been a lot of thievery at Target lately. I've
Oh, I
seen.
know.
What's up with that?
I know,
They
right?
need a burly guy
I've
like
been-
me just tackling senior citizens,
Or-
making sure they didn't steal, right?
Or this guy
Or yeah, over here
saying
the
don't
muzzle,
get bit.
just barking at people, foaming at the mouth.
Just coming up DMXing.
Hail Mary, won't you come with me?
That's Tupac, actually.
And what's
Oh,
our
damn it.
final
Huh?
misconnection? Dude?
I've got a.
That's
Tupac.
Hang on one second.
But speaking of which, while Darren finds whatever the hell he is looking for, I decided to go to that actual Target that we've been hearing about lately in the news, and
Steal for yourself. It sounds lucrative.
I would really like to. This entertainment center I looked at is about $200, and it's fucking awesome. But you know, the 5-finger discount, walking out with a huge ass entertainment center, kind of don't work.
That was the name of our first album. And back in 2001, we released our first gateway drug album. It was called the 5-Finger Discount Syndrome.
Nice.
5-Finger Discount
You
Syndrome.
just said the word of the day like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, word of the day! Word of the day! It was voted CD most likely to be stolen by those you love.
Jesus.
Wow.
One thing I think is funny is that
What?
I was waiting.
Life goes on.
Yes,
Life is what
that-
you make it.
So it's a garden and you need to dig it.
Ooh. And if you're a starving artist, don't dig this. Like this is supposed to make a difference on this big blue marble, caressing our recession by the armful. The youth of the nation is halfway to euthanasia instead of boosting education.
Sorry, we dropped gateway drug lines because they're relevant to everything in the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's just inside jokes without us.
Without you.
All right.
People are inside joking us.
With or without you.
One last one, and then maybe if I find it, I'll read it. It was a proposal on Craigslist about a guy offering to give away his Super Bowl ticket in exchange for your wife.
Oh. But in all actuality, Super Bowl tickets are starting at $8,000. $8,000.
She better be hot as fuck.
Can
better
I
be
give
tight.
away somebody's widowed wife that's really old? Does that not make... I hear senior citizen...
All right.
Widowed senior citizens are...
Okay.
In the market?
Spencer's Walgreens. Men for woman.
What if she's a one-eyed,
You were-
one-haired, purple popple penis eater? No, I don't want it. However the fuck that goes on.
You were wearing leather-style pants and signed some card with the clerk's pen. I was the guy checking out and joking about marriage. With the clerk, you drove off in a blue van.
Oh.
I picked up the pen.
Pimp mobile.
I picked up the pen, you signed it with and licked it ever so slightly.
I was sad because you were beautiful, and I want you, if only for a single night. Signed, that one guy talking to someone.
My fucking God.
You know what? Love is real. If I've learned anything about love, it's that usually it's with strangers because they never let us down. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's why I sit on my hands sometimes and then I masturbate. Because I fell in love with a stranger.
It makes it. At least you know what you like and what she doesn't like.
Wow.
Jesus, I'm gonna die on this episode.
Well, what do we got
Well,
next on
that
this wish list?
Wraps it up for our misconnections.
So do you think most misconnections are real? Do you
Actually,
think-
we have had some where it's very, very close misconnections.
What?
Like very close. Like we've heard about it.
like through secondary source that
Yeah.
maybe there's a bun in the oven?
What about that?
Oh, I thought I knew that.
Oh,
person.
I saw it off this person's page. I wish I still had it. Okay. Well, yeah, that ends our Craigslist misconnections for tonight.
Craigslist.
So,
Remember, people, keep them coming. Tune in. You might just hear them right here.
Right.
All right.
So do you want to
Feel free to fall in love with me.
You want to go to our last break?
Yeah,
Do you
I
know how to
think-
do that?
Okay.
I can push buttons and figure it out, I guess. Hold on, let me see.
Okay. All right. Well, Jordan's doing double duty right now because Brandon's currently away from the studio. So
He can do it, man. He looks like a
I
multitasker.
think you push the button that has the video or something.
Right.
Like down below where. Yep. Up. Nope. Up. Over. Right.
Up, down, left,
Right
right, left,
there.
right. A, B, select, start.
Yep. So hopefully this works. You're listening to Lock and Load Show on lockandloadshow.com.
Lock and load it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Wait a minute.
No,
One.
we're back.
We're back.
Okay,
All
we're here.
So, yeah. Now I am back behind the scenes for the
Ooh.
remainder of the show, trying to help out. So,
Put your pants back
You can
on.
scoot down. We can get a little cozy down here.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna perform.
all right.
Catch
We're
Hopefully,
alone now.
hopefully, I'm trying to just run the ship back here. Hopefully, I don't mess anything up,
It's okay. It's nice to have somebody to blame, though. I'll be honest. Thank you.
Fire.
or I'll
Okay.
just say.
Well, we're
fuck
going to
it,
do the
we're
song
live.
called Till the Lights Go Out. The rest of the songs, I guess you can maybe even be a fucking jukebox if you really want to literally spin something else after Till
Okay.
the Lights Go Out.
Yeah, it's your
Just,
guys' show. I know you guys have news to do.
Yep, we're gonna do news, and then
Okay.
you guys will send us out.
Cool. All right.
After-
Send you all out.
Yep.
So the lights go out.
All right. So.
Ron Burgundy here.
How now, brown cow? All right. This week's news. We've got 5. We'll see how far we get through. All right. No, this one's coming out of Texas. No, you should never brag on Facebook about your 16 outstanding arrest warrants.
Oh Jesus!
Yep. A Texas man who bragged on Facebook about having 16 outstanding arrest warrants was busted after a tipster called the cops to report the ill-advised online boasting. Edward Smith, 22, was collared following a January 20 post reporting, "So I have 16 warrants out right now. They know where I'm at, so it must not be too bad." When the cops in Mineral Wells,
Jesus
a city
fucking
80
Christ.
miles west of Dallas, researched the warrant records, they determined that Wells had 14 active arrest warrants, some of them which were 3 years old. According to records, Wells had been cited for petty theft, driving without insurance, and other minor infractions for which he owes more than $1,400 in fines.
Oh, God.
Who doesn't have at least 3 or 4 warrants, right? Come on,
Yeah.
guys. Petty theft.
Smith, who
middle
is
name.
Does he like cherry
subsequently
pie?
released from custody after agreeing to a fine payment schedule, while his personal page appears to have been deleted. An Eddie Smith community page has appeared on Facebook. After Mineral Wells police arrested Smith, they went to Facebook and made their own post. In the "You Can't Make This Up" file, a subject posted on his Facebook page that he had a bunch of Mineral Wells PD warrants, but we couldn't do anything because they don't live in the city limits. Then we show up and arrest them on all 16 warrants.
Yay!
Your
Yeah.
tax dollars at
Crappy.
work, ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, in my opinion, you cannot help people who are criminals, and you cannot help
You can't
dumb.
help
You cannot. No, you can't. I mean, if they're gonna be dumb and they're gonna post on social media,
Yeah,
and brag
that's-
you
that
can't
they
fix
have.
Just turn off your location.
Ha.
You know, right?
Wait, what?
He's wearing a shirt that says
Checking
"I'm
in
with
at Lock and
stupid,"
Loaded Show.
and the hand is pointing upward at himself. So,
Police arrest a man for possession of a New England Patriots drug pipe. A South Carolina man is facing narcotics charges after police last night found him in possession of a bag of marijuana and a drug paraphernalia, specifically
Kill people.
a New England Patriots drug pipe.
okay, he should be arrested for that for sure. But
Yeah, good point. Screw the Patriots. Jeez, throw the book at him.
Myrtle Beach Police Department officer stopped James Baker, 47, because he matched the description of an armed robbery suspect. Baker, who was unsteady on his feet, had the glossy eyes, and was arrested for public intox. During a subsequent search of Baker, cops discovered a bag of pot along with drug paraphernalia, which was the New England
Scum.
drug pipe. Cop seized the pipe, which is not further described in the police report. The
Should have been a
item-
picture.
The item does not appear to be official licensed NFL merchandise.
It
Baker-
will. It will if it's from Seattle. I bet there's some officially licensed Seattle pipes.
Did you know
Burn.
Marshawn Lynch has 4 types of marijuana named after him?
I believe
That's awesome.
it.
Like
that,
Beast Mode,
wow.
I tried some
Beast
Beast
Mode
Mode.
2.0.
Oh, Skittles.
He's only here so he could get high.
Yeah. That's
All
why.
right.
I mean, it's not that he doesn't want to talk. He's just so incapacitated he can't talk to the press. Come on.
And plus, he's from the city of Oakland, so he represents Oakland.
City of
Plus,
Oakland.
come on, let's be honest. Come on, football.
Home of
Jesus,
Too
when
Short.
did it turn into like a soap opera? When did like you have to have an
It's like the
interview,
WWF,
post game,
man.
and
Come
all this
on,
stuff?
man.
Like
Yeah.
leave
Post-game
alone,
locker
man.
room.
Seriously,
Post shower interview.
post-shower interview. drop the soap, boy. Whatever.
What his poop looks like. I mean,
Come on.
Jesus.
California mom busted for having sex with teenage daughter's ex-boyfriend.
I
Damn.
think I saw that movie, but it could be a different one.
I'm
A
jealous.
California mom has been busted for having a sexual relationship with her teenage daughter's ex-boyfriend, police said. Vatisha Williams, 38, allegedly had a 3-month fling with the unidentified 16-year-old boy. Cops were tipped off about the affair and tracked the Deer Springs resident for several weeks.
Lucky bastard.
No,
We're on a
I
stakeout. What, are we gonna see this on Cheaters?
no.
Like, is this like a stakeout? Like,
Continue. I'll wait. Continue.
She was then arrested in the parking lot of a 24-hour fitness gym in a nearby Escondido while getting a blowjob.
Oh,
It is not
while
clear
giving.
by
Giving.
sorry.
Getting
I
or
say,
giving?
I was like, what kind of mom is that?
It's not clear how the officers found out about the alleged relationship. Williams was charged with having sex with a minor for more than 3 years younger than her, 2 counts of oral copulation of a minor, and 1 count of trying to dissuade a witness.
What about some
She
top
has-
copulation to get you off the charges? Oh,
She has denied all charges during her arraignment and was released from jail after posting bail. She's due to return in court February 3rd.
So here's my thing. So we have like all these scandals and all these stories of all these moms banging all these underage boys. We just need to give this woman and switch her out with Tiffany from our Love and Lust, and she'd be
Yes.
banging his
That's
husband
what- hey.
all
All right.
day long.
new answer. All right, Tiffany. If you don't want to have sex with your husband on any regular basis, then let him pick somebody that he will just have consensual sex
Possibly.
with when you don't want to. I'm sure that you'll be okay with that. If not, well,
I'm sure Tiffany, you'd rather switch out with this female, get some charges, and then have your man bang this MILF.
What's up with milfs banging, cougar banging? Jeez, ladies. Let's be honest. Ladies age like fine wine nowadays. Seriously.
Depending on the woman.
Depending on the
Yeah.
woman, our target audience is middle-aged Puerto Rican women, and they tend to not age very well. I'm throwing that out there.
Are they like their hot sauce very spicy?
Oh, they're very spicy.
It's just like the lady off of Family Guy, the housekeeping lady.
No, no, just no.
so beautiful, so beautiful.
No.
no.
Moving on.
Can we play Gateway Drug? It always turns me on.
No.
Houston police arrest 2 of the country's dumbest iPad thieves. Police have arrested the dopey Texas thieves who stole an iPad and then used the device to take a celebratory selfie photos that were automatically uploaded to the victim's iCloud account.
That's stupid.
Dorian Walker Gaines and Dylan Thompson were busted last night and booked into Houston jail on felony charges. Walker Gaines is being held on $10,000 bond while Thompson is locked up in lieu of $5,000.
You could have bought a few iPads. For that.
Case in point, you cannot help stupid people who are criminals.
No, but to me, it's just very sad that they felt the need that, I mean, they needed to steal somebody's iPad. And then you're right, that's stupid. They get what they deserve.
Let's take a selfie.
But do you think that we should probably just keep them in jail forever? Don't rehabilitate them? Or should we? Because they'll probably have free iPads in jail, let's be honest.
Well, they
and
should
air
probably
conditioning and cable.
They should probably get like 10 lashes thrown out on the street.
I'm all about the lashes.
Maybe have Adrian Peterson go down there.
Oh, with a really long bullwhip.
Walker Gaines and Thompson pictured in the above mugshots. According to a criminal complaint, Walker Gaines confessed that he and Thompson stole the iPad and $5,000 in cash, a laptop, and other items of the vehicle owned by Stuart Schaefer, who left the car unlocked in front of his home earlier this month.
Who the fuck keeps $5,000 in cash in their fucking car?
Seriously.
iPad,
Stupid.
other
I
stuff.
don't even leave $5 in my car.
Let's be honest, seriously. I steal my own change at night. I'll be honest.
If somebody rifles through my car and clears everything out of it, I'll thank them for cleaning my car.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
Well, hey, 30 days ago on
Jesus Christ.
New Year's Day, my car was broken into, and the only thing that they stole was a shitty pair of aviators. They left the nice pair of glasses and the nice case, but they stole the shitty pair of aviators.
Yeah, but I don't know. Aviators are pretty badass.
It was probably Maverick.
Yeah.
It could have been me, actually.
God damn it, Goose.
Could have been me. No, I'm a blue blocker guy. I'm strictly blue blocker.
Schaefer subsequently discovered that a series of photos had been uploaded to his iCloud account from the stolen device. The photos showed Walker, Grimes, and Thompson inside a Burger King holding up fans of $100 bills.
Woo, going
The
to
felony
Burger
complaint
King.
notes that after the news about the selfie photos began to circulate online, a Reddit user contacted a friend of Schaefer's and provided the names and the dates of births of Walker and Thompson. In addition to the photos, Walker Gaines, whom TSG yesterday identified as one of the thieves, even uploaded a video, seen below, to his Facebook page showing him holding the cash and declaring, "This is my good people, is what we get from a good night's hustle." The video recorded hours after the theft was shot inside the Burger King, which is 2 miles from Schaefer's residence.
King size
You know,
that value meal.
I don't know if we can stream it and have the viewers see it, but we're definitely gonna watch it afterwards. But you know what'd be hilarious? Oh, we can actually hear it.
From the money team.
Money team. Hashtag money team.
Also, money accomplice money team.
Fucking dumb. Stupid.
What in the hell did that guy have $5,000 in his card for?
But still, hold on.
At least wear a mask. Come on.
Yeah,
dude.
that's actually stealing, not hustling. Just so you know.
I'm sure you do.
Like
Have
I said,
fun making out with each other in jail.
like I said, yeah, a good night's hustle is gonna give you 10 years in jail.
Add a
Good
whole
job.
lot of chlorine to that gene pool.
Yeah, no. Whoever said that, thank you, thank you,
John
thank you,
Anderson.
thank you.
Yeah.
Just oh my god.
But
dude.
first, let us take some selfies.
Yeah, no.
Who's stolen merchandise that I just got?
I'm
Hey.
gonna steal a digital pad, and I'm just gonna sit here, take selfies of myself stealing the money.
It's like go to an
posting-
expensive restaurant. Damn it,
Hol-
Burger King. What? You got
Hold-
$5,000?
No, I'm not even talking about that. Yeah, go ahead and spend the money. He's gonna get that back regardless. Take that. He's taking pictures of himself with the evidence, making videos of it with the evidence, with his friend. Like, dude, you just need. What I need to see on these videos is if they're sitting there doing it, the dude actually catches up to him, and you just see them get knocked out.
Oh, that would be.
That would be, oh my god, I would lose it. You know that would be the top video on YouTube for like a month.
So
Or at least World Star Hip Hop.
since it
Yeah.
is Super Bowl week,
World
I kind
Star.
of found
World Star.
one of our news story dealing kind of with the Super Bowl. Judge issues arrest warrant for world's biggest Tom Brady fan.
Oh, God.
Does he have tiny balls?
Give them the
I don't
death
know, look.
penalty.
But he has
Please.
Patriot tattoos on his head.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know?
Yeah,
I remember the first time I saw a gateway drug tattoo on somebody's face. It was love at first sight.
a Florida judge today has issued an arrest warrant for the world's biggest Tom Brady fan, Victor Thompson, who has a replica of Brady's New England Patriots helmet tattooed across his skull, failed to appear today for a court hearing in connection with his arrest for felony narcotics possession. As a result, an arrest warrant was signed by the circuit court judge. The 46-year-old was also a no-show at a January 8th court hearing, according to the records. Thompson, a New Hampshire native who relocated in 2014 to Florida, was arrested last September by St. Petersburg cops for trespassing and possession of a synthetic marijuana spice, according to the police report. He was released on $1,500 bond after jailers took a series of mugshots memorializing his tattoos. Those photos seen above that the Thompson had on his head inked to make it seem like he was wearing a blue Patriots helmet and completed with the team logos, Brady's number 12, and the word Patriots. Additionally, Thompson's heads include other touches like an American flag and the NFL logo and brand name Riddell, which manufactures Brady's actual helmet.
You know, he is just a diehard football fan. You know, that's all. He's an innocent man,
That's-
more than likely. The facial tattoos, he's probably wrongly convicted. I'm throwing it out there.
And I
Nothing
heard,
says wrong conviction like a facial tattoo.
I heard his next tattoo will be Tom Brady's purple helmet on his cheek.
The back of Thompson's head even contains a small green dot, which on NFL helmets indicates that the equipment is outfitted with an electronic device,
Jesus
allowing its
Christ.
wearer to receive plays from the sideline. The green dot is atop of the tattoo of the Super Bowl trophy, which does not appear on Brady's helmet.
So
Just
is
so
this
you
guy
know.
still on the run?
Thompson was also
No.
arrested this month for a spice possession and carrying an open container of alcohol, both of which are listed in a municipal ordinance violation in courts. On January 7th, he pleaded no guilty to the charges and was ordered to pay $118 fine. The following day, he failed to appear in court and was arrested for urinating on his neighbor.
That's my hero. Screw that. I'm going to get tattoos of this guy, of Tom Brady's tattoos on his face, on my face.
So my question is, if he's urinating on his neighbor, did he just stand there and let it happen? I mean,
Let
did
it
he just
go.
like
Let
So
it
like
go.
a walk by pissing or something?
no, just stand there like no, he's not gonna do it. Oh, he's literally just pissing on me.
Maybe he's got a strong stream. You know what I'm saying?
Be like a
Word.
fucking
Some men are
fire
blessed with a strong stream, the fire hydrants. You know?
Right.
Maybe his friend was chilling. Is it? Where did he get arrested at? Was this up in the
In Florida.
snowy?
It was
Oh,
in Florida.
What isn't in Florida, right? Jeez. Well, Debo, and he was peeing all over. That's how it happens usually.
Like a Peebo.
A gazebo.
I go Peebo.
And you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think the reason he's such where he keeps getting arrested, I think he's being racially profiled for the facial tattoos. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring it out there. I tried to work as a carny because I had no felonies, all my teeth, and no facial tattoos. I was discriminated against. And you know what? I could have seen the world, and I could have given your little sister free rides on the Gravitron. Different dream. So then I became a rapper.
That's been this week's news. Well, we got a special treat for all you listeners. Before that, we're going to send you out with a little bit of the gateway drug live and in the flesh. Tonight's episode is probably going to be a walk through the gateway.
Just a brisk walk.
A
Hey,
brisk walk.
make sure you download us. Check us out on Facebook.com. Like us. It won't kill you to like us. Got almost 5,000 likes. We'd like to break 5,000 someday. If not, who cares? We don't do it for the likes. We do it because we love our music, and we're about to perform some of it for you.
Okay.
And here we go.
Before we start, real quick, remember to check out our sponsor. Our sponsors, that's Wet Platinum, stayswetlonger.com.
Stays wet longer.
The Chesterfield live.com or Facebook.
Chesterfield, best
Yep.
live music.
Yep, Alive and Loud. Then the 28th, you can go down to the Chesterfield and see these guys perform. Also, local artists, get your stuff featured on the show. We have one of these days, Alice, next week. We're going to take Valentine's Day off because I'm going to try to break in the Wet Platinum.
Yeah, that's right.
And,
That's right.
Yep. And then the Buddha Cheese Band on the 21st.
Cool.
So,
yeah. Those good guys.
And then
Good dudes and good
possibly the
lady.
following week, we're going to have the Rev on. So, lockandloadshow.com/music. Also, check out our buddy Jake over at South Lemon, southlemon.com, facebook.com/southlemon, or at southlemon on the tweeters. Check out Nate's page. Nate's coming back to the show pretty soon. It's twitch.tv/veshhawk with 2 H's 712. Like us, share us, pass us around.
Give us that internet.
Pass us around.
Yep. Facebook.com/lockandloadshow. Our website, lockandloadshow.com, or tweet at us at lockandloadshow. Well, without any further ado, we're going to have a live performance right now from MC Brew and the Top Civilian, the Gateway Drug. We're going to do the lights go out.
So the lights go out.
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Let me get it. All right. Was that too loud for y'all?
Oh, just a little. Just a
just a
little.
little
Yeah.
bit.
We got these beautiful headphones, so we should be able to.
to
make it sound pretty.
There we go. Perfect.
Better?
Yes.
All right, what's up, Sioux City? We're the Gateway Drug.
Yeah.
Free in my midlife crisis, I hold closed my eyelids, strung like violin concertos over the sound of silence. I'm eternally blessed to report my breath on this beat. So beautiful, J. Smalls, tailor-made it for me. Time to rewrite goals and differentiate your dream. God sent me to shatter the self-esteem of fake MCs. I'm a free thought tornado, violent erupting volcano on performance-enhancing drugs like Jose Canseco, a white Rasta. That's rarer than the chupacabra. Once got high with a possum, and that shit was awesome. But next time, find me 2 dogs and a dragon, 2 wrongs to make a right, 2 gods for every pagan.
yes.
Overdose on Reaganomics, getting full grown wasted. My sweat is starting to smell like new car fragrance. Time to face it, cause happiness is just a missile. Sing all my lyrics to your favorite therapist.
Life's blurry.
With twists and turns,
This journey
is full of ups and downs.
in a fury.
This light will burn
This life will burn.
till the lights go out.
Sure enough, lyrics beats bring intrigue to the forefront. A teen buying punk and breakbeat CDs in
At
Uncle John's storefront. MCs get eating up and easing up with short lunch. Just a low life. Drinking high life while U.S. banks getting paid in full. On your dime, looking at my daughter's light. It's my time to let my light shine. So I let it in. I've created this competitive comparison that's confidently relevant, a vital force in the movement. Integrated genres. Swinging with momentum like a pendulum. The way is paid for serious dialogue collaboration seems delirious to those that lack imagination. This doctrine's enumerated. Smalls and tailor-made, no new for the hatreds. With Anthony enough to take the pavement. Either peace or violence can design a gate to mistakes over saving grace.
Life's blurry.
With twists and turns.
This journey
is full of ups and downs.
in the fury.
This life will burn.
This life will burn.
So the lights go out.
What the hell ever happened to MCs who elevate, possessed by thoughts, scribbling rhymes up hella late, born with hella weight to get off the chest? The story manifests as I use pens as
Yes.
brace to hold me up. So pony up and trace my thoughts. The world gets lonely and I know these times are tough. Got all the puzzle pieces to my double helix. Heartbeats in perfect sequences. I beat the drums.
Being more self-reliant, I'm a lion that's applying passion tide and passing by the average guy. I'll keep you in mind, but at this point in time, I'm outside running on a 10-ended schedule. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. At the heart of the matter is this fantastic symphony. Seeking a release, I feel the breeze of rain to ease the pain, like trees of rain, increase the range of streets and
Life's
veins.
blurry.
With twists and turns,
This journey
is full of ups and downs.
in the fury.
This light will burn
This life will burn
until the lights go
We can't save you. You're gonna have to save yourself with just the music makers making you face yourself. I wanna give you my passion, but that'll never happen until your ears hear the sound of my soul contracting.
You perspire while I spit nothing but fireballs brought in. Everything tossed in the kitchen sink, caught digging and pops records when I try to crawl from the fiber, finding verbal diamonds like a miner to
I learned to
inspire
rant and rave, cause society ignores sirens and rewards the loud and dumb with reality TV pilots. So I'm falling from an altitude that will cause a crater cruise set. Best bet I'm ready to meet my maker.
Whatever you do can be religious. Artists of the pioneers of the human spirit. No need for confusing conclusions. Earth feeling music dispersed, unique and fluid.
Life's blurry.
With twists and turns.
This journey
is full of ups and downs.
in a fury.
This light will burn
This life will burn
until the lights go out.
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 Until the lights
Go
out.
Hell yeah. That's
Thank y'all.
I like that. I was only concerned. Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
I was only concerned about burning the house down, not the lights
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah.
I've been using lighters for at least 2 months now, so we should
So
be
that's
okay as
pretty
long
rough.
as you
I-
guys don't steal
I
them.
should have probably
You-
stepped away
you know
from
what
the
you
mic
should
a
do?
little bit.
you should get the lighters and then put your guys' logo on them for your
Boom.
shows.
We actually
And
then-
And have
And then
everybody
you know
pull 'em
what?
out.
And then you can just drop them like the mic.
We actually have buttons and CDs and all that
do.
good stuff too. If
Probably
you
do
guys
this.
would like some.
Here, I'll give you the
Stickers.
first ever Gateway Drug lighter. Do you
Oh,
need a
what?
lighter? Do you use lighters?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
if you
Oh,
need
yeah, he's a
stickers
smoker.
or whatever
From
the
time to
whatever you
time.
want. Or we got stickers and buttons and all that fancy shit too.
That would
so.
be like,
There you go. First ever
Boom.
Gateway Drug lighter.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
honored. That is awesome.
It's
I love the light bright.
It's brand. Oh yeah, we love the Light Bright too. We tried to get sponsored by Light Bright, but they're not returning our calls. We thought they'd give us like a giant Light Bright, but nope. But,
Oh,
peop- but
and that
people
works
appreciate it.
perfectly.
Oh, I know, huh? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. Yep,
So-
Test the flame. That's right. Test that. Oh yeah, even better.
And so once again,
Even better.
where can
Let the lights go out.
where can our audience find you guys at?
We are on Facebook. We're the Gateway Drug. We're on Google, YouTube, iTunes, CD Baby. Download our brand new Intense Mix. That is the first track on it. It's called When the Lights Go Out. That's on Bandcamp.com. Name your price, $0. See us at the Chesterfield, February 28th. Hip Hop's coming. It's going to be an amazing show. We got
Please
Nico McFadden.
come
We're giving
through.
away a free hoverboard to one lucky person who's there. So I know I've been wanting one since I was like
We're having a
7.
Marty McFly contest
So-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
a Marty McFly.
So you just dress up like it and just have your life jacket on and everything.
Life preserver.
A
Yeah.
life
Life
preserver.
preserver,
Hey,
yeah.
you hear they're coming out with those badass shoes though? Did you hear that? The shoes
No.
from Back to the Future.
Yeah,
2.
yeah, the self-
self-lacing.
Yep.
Yeah, those are badass.
Boy,
Yeah,
did
it's
you
probably
jump
the
ship
only
or
thing
something?
coming back.
Huh?
Said, boy, you jump ship or something? Wearing life preservers? No.
I get it. I remember that.
Okay.
But I'm sponsored by Crocs, so I can't wear them. Crocs all season, weather apparel.
Well,
But thank you guys for having
Yeah,
us.
thank
We
you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Not a
Definitely.
problem. Thank you for coming on.
We used to do a lot of radio back in the day, and this brings back such fond damn memories. I tell
We
you what.
we would like to come back too. I mean, whenever you
Hey,
guys
stop
are
being
open.
clingy.
you haven't even cut the cord
But
yet.
we would like at least one of these though.
Yeah.
No.
Brandon, can you
I
part
mean-
with it?
We can give you a sample cup.
Who
sample cup,
doesn't
huh?
carry around lube and Dixie cup? It's flavored when I'm gonna chase my vodka with flavored lube. Oh.
But I think with that,
Yeah.
it's that time.
It's that time. Remember, if you go out tonight in our local area, have a plan. Get a designated driver. Don't end up on the locked up page.
True.
So, yep.
And
And
if
we'll
you
talk
do, and
about
if you
you.
do, draw at least a couple tattoo tears before they take your picture.
Or a penis on your cheek.
That's how
That'd
true
be-
men do it.
yeah.
That's how true men do it.
All right.
That's our last advice. We're the Gateway Drug. We love you. Group hug.
Yes.
all right. Well, we
was
will be
weird.
back next week with one of these days, Alice. Make sure to like us, pass us around, give us that internet STD.
Mm-hmm.
And also, while you're checking out our page, we'll post the links for the Gateway Drug. Go ahead and give them a like. And yeah, so the Gateway Drug. So, all right, everybody, have a wonderful I'm gonna leave it.
Wonderful Saturday and have a happy Super Bowl, you sons of bitches.
Yep. Well, we're
Peace.
gonna leave you with a little bit of the gateway drug. We're gonna do Babylon. So have a good night.